The prophecy. In the ancient land of Alizia, there existed a prophecy etched in the stars, foretelling the rise of a powerful empire. This prophecy was guarded by the sages of the moon, who lived in a secluded sanctuary atop the highest peaks. The land of Alizia, known for its lush forests, vast deserts, and towering mountains, was divided among warring factions. Amidst this chaos, a young and ambitious warrior named Selim dreamed of uniting these factions under one banner to create a prosperous empire. Selim's village was nestled in a serene valley, surrounded by verdant hills and sparkling streams. The village, called Lyra, was known for its peaceful atmosphere and hard-working inhabitants. As a child, Selim would often sit under the ancient oak tree in the village square, listening to the tales of the elders about the prophecy and the great empires of the past. These stories ignited a burning desire within him to bring about change and unity in a land torn apart by conflict. The constant skirmishes between factions had left the land scarred and its people weary. Villages were often raided, and crops burned, leaving many struggling to survive. Selim saw the suffering around him and vowed to end it. He spent years training in the arts of war and diplomacy, honing his skills with the sword and learning the intricacies of negotiation. His determination and charisma made him a natural leader, earning him the respect of his peers. One fateful night, as Selim gazed at the stars, he saw a celestial eagle soaring across the night sky. Its feathers shimmered with an ethereal glow, and its wings spanned the heavens like a guardian of the land. The eagle landed on the peak of the sanctuary of the moon, its wings casting a protective shadow over Alizia. Selim knew this was a sign from the heavens, signaling that the time had come to fulfill his destiny. He felt a surge of resolve and knew that he could not delay any longer. The next morning, Selim gathered his closest allies, Lyra, a skilled archer, and his childhood friend, Thane, a seasoned warrior with unmatched strength, and Alara, a healer with a deep connection to the land's magic. Together, they formed a formidable team, each bringing unique strengths to the group. With his allies by his side, Selim set out on a journey to unite the factions and create the Empire of Alizia. Their first destination was the Sanctuary of the Moon, where the sages resided. The journey to the sanctuary was treacherous, with steep mountain paths and unpredictable weather. However, Selim and his companions were undeterred. They faced numerous challenges along the way, from battling wild beasts to navigating through dense forests. Each obstacle only strengthened their resolve and solidified their bond. Upon reaching the sanctuary, they were greeted by the sages, who had been expecting them. The sages, wise and ancient beings, revealed that they had foreseen Selim's arrival and the role he would play in fulfilling the prophecy. They bestowed upon him a sacred artifact, a medallion with the emblem of the celestial eagle. This medallion would serve as a symbol of his destiny and a beacon of hope for those who followed him. Armed with the medallion and the support of the sages, Selim and his companions descended from the mountains to begin their quest. Their journey took them across the diverse landscapes of Alizia, from the arid deserts of the south to the frozen tundras of the north. They visited countless villages and towns, spreading their message of unity and hope. At each stop, Selim would speak to the people, sharing his vision of a united Alizia. His words resonated with many, who were tired of the constant conflict and eager for change. Slowly but surely, factions that had once been enemies began to see the potential of working together. Alliances were formed, and the seeds of the empire were planted. As they traveled, Selim and his companions faced resistance from those who profited from the chaos and discord. Warlords and bandits sought to undermine their efforts, but Selim's unwavering determination and the loyalty of his friends saw them through each trial. Their journey was long and arduous, but with each step, they moved closer to realizing Selim's dream of a united and prosperous Alaziyat. In the end, Selim's vision and the prophecy became intertwined, guiding him towards his destiny. With the celestial eagle as his symbol and the support of his allies, he continued his journey to bring peace and unity to the land of Alazia. The road ahead was still fraught with challenges, but Selim knew that with courage, perseverance, and the strength of his companions, the empire he dreamed of would one day become a reality. Selim's journey continued as he set out to gather allies from the far reaches of Alazia. He knew that to build a united empire, he needed the support and loyalty of the most influential and powerful factions. Each faction had its own unique strengths and resources that would be crucial in the creation of a prosperous and resilient empire. The first destination on Selim's quest was the tribe of the Sun, known for their fierce warriors and vast knowledge of the desert. The tribe's leader, Orin, was a formidable chieftain who valued strength and honor above all else. The tribe of the Sun inhabited the arid and unforgiving southern deserts of Alazia. These deserts were vast and treacherous, with scorching heat during the day and freezing temperatures at night. The tribe had learned to adapt and thrive in this harsh environment, mastering the art of survival and warfare. As Selim and his companions approached the tribe's encampment, they were greeted by a group of stern-faced warriors. These warriors, clad in shimmering golden armor and bearing the tribe's emblem, were a testament to the tribe's reputation for excellence in combat. Orin, the chieftain, stood at the center of the encampment, a commanding figure with a gaze that could pierce through steel. Initially, Orin was skeptical of Selim's intentions. He had seen many leaders come and go, promising unity but delivering only more conflict. However, Selim's sincerity and determination shone through as he shared his vision of a united Alazia. To prove his worth, Selim challenged Orin to a duel, a time-honored tradition among the tribe of the Sun. The duel was fierce, with both warriors displaying remarkable skill and tenacity. In the end, Selim emerged victorious, earning Orin's respect and the tribe's allegiance. With the tribe of the Sun as his allies, Selim's next stop was the dense woodlands of the Forest clan. This clan was led by Ilara, a wise and compassionate leader known for her deep connection with nature. The Forest clan inhabited the lush and mystical forests of Alazia, where ancient trees towered above and hidden groves held secrets from centuries past. The clan was renowned for their archery skills and their ability to move silently through the forest. The journey to the Forest clan's territory was fraught with challenges. The dense foliage and tangled undergrowth made navigation difficult, and the group had to rely on Ilara's guidance to find their way. Along the way, they encountered various creatures of the forest, some friendly and others less so. The beauty and tranquility of the forest were contrasted by the dangers that lurked within its shadows. Ilara, a figure of grace and wisdom, welcomed Selim and his companions with open arms. However, she was not easily swayed by promises. To earn her trust, Selim had to prove his respect for nature and his commitment to protecting the land. Ilara set a series of trials for Selim, testing his knowledge of the forest and his ability to coexist with its inhabitants. These trials included tasks such as tracking elusive creatures, identifying rare herbs, and navigating through dense thickets. With patience and determination, Selim successfully completed each trial, demonstrating his respect for the natural world and his dedication to unity. Ilara, convinced of his sincerity, pledged the Forest clan's support to the growing alliance. Selim's journey continued as he sought allies among the mountain dwellers, the river people, and the nomads of the plains. The mountain dwellers, led by the stoic chieftain Draven, inhabited the towering peaks and rugged cliffs of the northern mountains. They were known for their resilience and their mastery of mining and metallurgy. Draven was initially reluctant to join the alliance, valuing the independence and isolation of his people. However, Selim's vision of a united Alazia, where each faction could thrive and contribute to the greater good, eventually won him over. The river people, led by the charismatic leader Marina, lived along the winding rivers that flowed through Alazia. Their mastery of navigation and trade made them indispensable allies. Marina, intrigued by Selim's vision and impressed by his diplomatic skills, eagerly joined the alliance, offering her people's expertise in trade and commerce. The nomads of the plains, a wandering tribe led by the adventurous chieftain Cade, roamed the vast grasslands of Alazia. Known for their horsemanship and their ability to traverse great distances, the nomads were a valuable addition to the alliance. Cade, always seeking new adventures and challenges, saw the potential in Selim's vision and pledged his tribe's support. Together, these factions formed a council to govern the newly united land, with Selim as their leader. The council meetings were held in the Citadel of Unity, a grand fortress located at the heart of Alazia. The citadel symbolized the strength and unity of the newly formed empire, and its construction was a collaborative effort, with each faction contributing their resources and expertise. The council meetings were filled with passionate debates and intense discussions. Each leader brought their unique perspective and priorities to the table, and finding common ground was not always easy. However, Selim's vision of a prosperous and united Alazia guided the council's decisions, and compromises were made for the greater good. With the support of these powerful allies, the dream of a unified Alazia was becoming a reality. Selim knew that the road ahead would still be fraught with challenges, but he also knew that with the strength of his allies and the determination of the people, the empire of Alazia would stand strong. Together, they would build a future of peace, prosperity, and unity, fulfilling the prophecy that had guided them from the very beginning. With the alliances solidified and the dream of unity within reach, Selim and his companions returned to the heart of Alazia to establish the first council. This council would be the governing body of the new empire, ensuring that all factions had a voice and that decisions were made for the good of all. The council's formation marked a significant milestone in Selim's quest to unite Alazia. The council meetings were to be held in the Citadel of Unity, a grand fortress located at the heart of Alazia. The construction of the citadel itself was a symbol of unity, with each faction contributing their resources, labor, and expertise. The citadel was an architectural marvel, combining the strengths and styles of each faction. From the golden domes inspired by the Tribe of the Sun to the intricate woodwork of the Forest Clan, every corner of the citadel reflected the collaborative spirit of the new empire. As the day of the first council meeting approached, chieftains and leaders from all corners of Alazia traveled to the citadel. They came by foot, on horseback, and by riverboat, each bringing a retinue of advisors and warriors. The journey to the citadel was a spectacle in itself, with banners flying and processions winding through the valleys and hills of Alazia. The people of the land watched with hope and curiosity, sensing that a new era was dawning. The Citadel of Unity stood tall and imposing against the backdrop of the verdant landscape. Its walls were constructed from the finest stone, and its towers reached towards the sky, symbolizing the aspirations of the united factions. Inside, the grand hall was adorned with tapestries and murals depicting the history and culture of each faction. The hall's centerpiece was a massive round table, symbolizing equality and unity, where the council members would gather to discuss the future of the empire. On the morning of the first council meeting, the grand hall buzzed with anticipation. Chieftains and their advisors took their seats around the table, each representing their faction's interests and priorities. Selim, as the newly appointed emperor, stood at the head of the table, ready to lead the discussions. His presence commanded respect, and his vision for a united Alezia resonated with those gathered. The meeting began with formal introductions and declarations of intent. Each chieftain spoke of their hopes for the new empire and the challenges they faced. The discussions were filled with passionate debates and intense deliberations. Issues of governance, resource allocation, and security were at the forefront of the agenda. Selim listened attentively, mediating the discussions and ensuring that every voice was heard. One of the first and most crucial topics addressed was the establishment of a centralized government. Selim proposed the creation of a governing body composed of representatives from each faction. This council would oversee the administration of the empire, ensuring that all regions were fairly represented and that decisions were made in the best interest of all. The proposal was met with mixed reactions. Some chieftains feared losing their autonomy and control over their territories, while others saw the potential for greater collaboration and prosperity. To address these concerns, Selim suggested a system of checks and balances, where each faction retained a degree of local autonomy while contributing to the central governance. This compromise was carefully crafted to balance the need for unity with the desire for individual faction identities. After hours of deliberation and negotiation, the council members reached a consensus, agreeing to the proposed framework. The creation of the centralized government marked the beginning of a new chapter for Alezia. Next on the agenda was the establishment of a unified military force to protect the empire from external threats and maintain internal order. The discussions surrounding the military were intense, as each faction had its own strengths and traditions of warfare. Selim proposed the formation of an imperial army composed of soldiers from all factions, trained and led by a council of generals representing each faction's unique skills and expertise. This diverse and formidable force would ensure the security of the empire and foster a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect among the soldiers. The proposal for the imperial army was met with enthusiasm by some and hesitation by others. Concerns were raised about the integration of different fighting styles and the potential for conflicts of interest. However, Selim's vision of a united and strong military force ultimately won over the majority. The council agreed to the formation of the imperial army, and plans were set in motion to begin recruitment and training. Trade and economic policies were another major focus of the first council meeting. The representatives discussed the establishment of trade routes that would connect the various regions of Alezia, facilitating the exchange of goods, resources, and culture. These trade routes would not only boost the economy but also strengthen the bonds between the factions. The council members debated tariffs, trade agreements, and the management of natural resources, ultimately agreeing on policies that would benefit the entire empire. Infrastructure development was also a key topic. The council recognized the need for roads, bridges, and aqueducts to connect the cities and facilitate the movement of goods and people. The representatives from the mountain dwellers and the river people offered their expertise in engineering and construction, while the nomads of the plains provided insights into efficient transportation methods. Collaborative projects were planned to improve the infrastructure and enhance the connectivity of Alezia. Throughout the meeting, Selim emphasized the importance of cultural exchange and mutual respect among the factions. He proposed the establishment of cultural festivals and events that would celebrate the rich heritage and traditions of each faction. These festivals would foster a sense of unity and pride among the people, creating a shared identity for the citizens of the empire. The council members embraced this idea, recognizing the potential for cultural exchange to strengthen the bonds of unity. As the first council meeting drew to a close, Selim reflected on the progress that had been made. The discussions had been challenging, and the decisions reached were the result of compromise and collaboration. The council had laid the foundation for a united and prosperous empire, but Selim knew that the work had only just begun. The path ahead would be filled with obstacles and uncertainties, but with the support of the council and the determination of the people, the empire of Alazia would thrive. The council members departed from the citadel of unity, returning to their respective regions with a renewed sense of purpose and hope. They carried with them the resolutions and plans that had been forged in the Grand Hall, ready to implement them and contribute to the growth of the empire. Selim, standing on the balcony of the citadel, watched as the sun set over the horizon. The journey to unite Alazia had been long and arduous, but the first steps had been taken. The prophecy was unfolding, and the empire of Alazia was on the path to greatness. Under Emperor Selim's wise and compassionate rule, Alazia entered a golden age of prosperity, innovation, and cultural flourishing. The vision of a united empire had become a reality, and the people of Alazia enjoyed a level of peace and happiness they had never known before. With the foundations of governance, infrastructure, and trade firmly in place, Selim and his council turned their attention to furthering the development and enrichment of the empire. One of the key factors contributing to Alazia's success was the implementation of advanced agricultural techniques. The collaboration between the various factions led to the sharing of knowledge and practices that transformed barren lands into fertile fields. The tribe of the Sun introduced innovative irrigation systems that utilized the natural flow of rivers and streams to distribute water evenly across vast expanses of farmland. This, combined with the forest clan's expertise in sustainable farming, resulted in bountiful harvests and a surplus of food that could be traded with neighboring regions. The empire's agricultural abundance allowed for the establishment of granaries and food storage facilities, ensuring that no one went hungry, even during times of drought or harsh weather. The surplus of food also enabled the population to grow, as people from surrounding regions were drawn to Alazia by the promise of stability and prosperity. New villages and towns sprang up, each contributing to the vibrant tapestry of the empire. Trade flourished as well, with the river people playing a pivotal role in establishing and maintaining trade routes that connected the various regions of Alazia. The rivers served as natural highways, facilitating the movement of goods, resources, and culture. Merchant ships laden with spices, textiles, and precious metals plied the waterways, fostering economic growth and cultural exchange. The river people, with their navigational expertise, ensured that trade flowed smoothly and efficiently. Infrastructure development was a top priority for Selim and his council. The construction of roads, bridges, and aqueducts connected the cities and facilitated the movement of people and goods. The mountain dwellers, with their mastery of engineering and construction, led the charge in building sturdy and reliable infrastructure. Their knowledge of stone and metalwork was instrumental in creating lasting structures that stood the test of time. The empire's cities grew and prospered, each becoming a hub of activity and innovation. The capital city of Elysium, in particular, was a shining example of Alazia's progress. Its streets were lined with grand buildings, bustling markets, and lush gardens. The citadel of unity stood at its heart, a symbol of the empire's strength and unity. Elysium attracted scholars, artists, and inventors from all corners of the empire, making it a center of learning and culture. Education was a cornerstone of Alasia's golden age. Selim believed that knowledge and enlightenment were key to the empire's continued success. He established schools and academies in every major city, ensuring that all citizens had access to education. These institutions offered courses in a wide range of subjects, from mathematics and science to literature and the arts. Scholars and teachers from different factions came together to share their knowledge, fostering an environment of intellectual growth and innovation. The arts flourished during this period as well. Artists, musicians, and performers were celebrated and supported by the empire. Cultural festivals and events were held regularly, showcasing the rich heritage and traditions of each faction. These festivals not only provided entertainment but also fostered a sense of unity and pride among the people. The nomads of the plains, known for their storytelling and music, played a significant role in preserving and sharing the oral history of Alasia. The scientific and technological advancements made during the Golden Age were remarkable. Inventors and engineers from different factions collaborated to create new tools and machines that improved the quality of life for all citizens. The nomads of the plains introduced innovative transportation methods, including the development of lightweight, sturdy carriages that could traverse the vast grasslands with ease. The forest clans' herbalists and healers made significant strides in medicine, discovering new remedies and treatments that improved public health. One of the most significant technological advancements was the creation of a network of communication towers, designed and built by the mountain dwellers. These towers, strategically placed across the empire, enabled the rapid transmission of messages using a system of signal fires and mirrors. This communication network allowed for efficient coordination between regions and facilitated the swift dissemination of important information. Despite the prosperity and progress, Selim remained vigilant, knowing that the peace and stability of the empire needed to be carefully maintained. He continued to strengthen the imperial army, ensuring that the empire was protected from external threats. The army, composed of soldiers from all factions, underwent rigorous training and developed a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. The chieftains of each faction played an active role in leading and training their soldiers, fostering a spirit of unity and cooperation. Selim's dedication to justice and fairness was evident in the establishment of a judicial system that upheld the rule of law. Courts were established in every major city, presided over by judges chosen for their wisdom and integrity. These judges, representing different factions, ensured that disputes were resolved fairly and that justice was served. The judicial system provided a sense of security and trust, reinforcing the values of equality and fairness that Selim held dear. As the empire continued to thrive, Selim's reputation as a wise and compassionate ruler spread far and wide. Envoys from neighboring kingdoms and distant lands visited Alasia, seeking alliances and trade agreements. Selim welcomed these envoys with open arms, forging diplomatic relationships that further strengthened the empire's position on the world stage. Alasia became a beacon of hope and a model of unity and prosperity for other nations to emulate. Throughout the Golden Age, Selim remained deeply connected to the people of Alasia. He regularly traveled across the empire, visiting villages, towns, and cities to listen to the concerns and aspirations of his citizens. His presence inspired loyalty and trust, and his genuine care for the well-being of the people endeared him to all. Selim's leadership was characterized by humility, wisdom, and a steadfast commitment to the values of unity and justice. As the years passed, the people of Alasia enjoyed the fruits of their labor and the benefits of a united and prosperous empire. The Golden Age was a testament to the power of collaboration, innovation, and mutual respect. Under Selim's rule, Alasya had transformed from a land divided by conflict into a shining example of unity and progress. The prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning was being fulfilled, and the empire of Alasya stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. As the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the land, Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the journey that had brought Alasya to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the resilience and determination of the people of Alasya. The Golden Age was not just a period of prosperity, but a foundation for a future built on the principles of unity, justice, and innovation. Selim knew that the journey was far from over, but with the strength and support of his allies and the unwavering spirit of the people, the empire of Alasya would continue to shine brightly for generations to come. Despite the flourishing prosperity of the Golden Age, the unity and peace of Alasya were not immune to threats. Beneath the surface of this harmonious empire, discontent simmered among certain factions. While Selim and his allies worked tirelessly to maintain stability and progress, there were those who sought power and control through more sinister means. These discontented individuals formed a clandestine group known as the Shadow Rebellion, led by a cunning and ruthless warlord named Varek. Varek, once a respected noble, harbored a deep-seated resentment towards Selim and the new order. He believed that the unity of Alasya had come at the cost of his personal influence and wealth. Driven by ambition and a desire for revenge, Varek began to gather like-minded individuals who felt marginalized or wronged by the empire's policies. These individuals included disgruntled nobles, former warlords, and mercenaries who thrived in chaos. The Shadow Rebellion operated in secrecy, using the cover of darkness to carry out their nefarious activities. Varek's followers infiltrated the cities and towns of Alasya, spreading fear and unrest among the population. They engaged in acts of sabotage, disrupting trade routes, destroying infrastructure, and inciting riots. Their goal was to undermine Selim's authority and create an environment of instability that they could exploit. Varek's strategies were as devious as they were effective. He used propaganda to sow seeds of doubt and mistrust among the people, painting Selim and his council as tyrants who sought to suppress individual freedoms. Varek's followers distributed pamphlets and whispered rumors, turning neighbor against neighbor and creating a climate of suspicion. These tactics eroded the unity that Selim had worked so hard to build. As reports of the Shadow Rebellion's activities reached the Citadel of Unity, Selim and his council were faced with a daunting challenge. The empire's peace and stability were under threat, and decisive action was needed to root out the rebellion. Selim knew that the key to defeating Varek lay in addressing the underlying grievances that fueled the rebellion while simultaneously protecting the empire from further harm. Selim convened an emergency council meeting to discuss their strategy. The grand hall of the citadel was filled with tension as the chieftains and advisors debated the best course of action. Some argued for a swift and decisive military response to crush the rebellion, while others advocated for a more measured approach that sought to address the root causes of the discontent. After hours of heated discussion, Selim decided on a multifaceted strategy that balanced both military action and diplomatic efforts. He knew that simply crushing the rebellion would not be enough. They needed to heal the divisions within the empire and restore the people's faith in the government. To this end, Selim dispatched envoys to engage in dialogue with communities affected by the rebellion, listening to their concerns and working to address their grievances. At the same time, Selim strengthened the imperial army, focusing on intelligence and reconnaissance to identify and track the movements of the Shadow Rebellion. He appointed Thane, his trusted warrior and ally, to lead a special task force dedicated to uncovering and dismantling the rebellion's networks. Thane's knowledge of warfare and his unwavering loyalty made him the ideal leader for this mission. Thane's task force consisted of elite soldiers from various factions, each chosen for their unique skills and abilities. Lyra, Selim's childhood friend and skilled archer, joined the task force, bringing her expertise in tracking and reconnaissance. Together, they conducted covert operations to gather intelligence, infiltrate rebel cells, and disrupt their plans. Their efforts yielded valuable information that helped the Empire stay one step ahead of Varek's machinations. Ilara, the healer with a deep connection to the land's magic, played a crucial role in the diplomatic efforts. She traveled to the regions most affected by the rebellion, using her skills in healing and mediation to build bridges and foster understanding. Ilara's presence brought hope and reassurance to the people, reminding them of the values of unity and compassion that Selim championed. As the task force and diplomatic efforts began to make progress, Varek grew increasingly desperate. He escalated his attacks, targeting key infrastructure and attempting to sow chaos in the heart of the Empire. One particularly audacious attack involved a coordinated assault on the communication towers that linked the regions of Alizia. The destruction of these towers threatened to sever the lines of communication and coordination that were vital to the Empire's stability. In response, Selim mobilized the Imperial Army to protect the remaining towers and launched a counteroffensive to reclaim the damaged ones. The battles were fierce, with heavy casualties on both sides. Selim's leadership and strategic acumen were put to the test as he coordinated the defense and repair efforts. Through sheer determination and the resilience of his forces, the communication network was restored, and the rebellion's momentum was halted. The tide began to turn as Thane's task force continued to dismantle the rebellion's operations. They uncovered hidden caches of weapons, intercepted communications, and captured key figures within Varek's ranks. The intelligence gathered from these operations provided crucial insights into Varek's plans and strategies, allowing Selim to anticipate and thwart further attacks. Despite these successes, Selim knew that the threat of the Shadow Rebellion was far from over. Varek remained elusive, and his influence still lingered among certain factions. Selim continued to emphasize the importance of addressing the root causes of the discontent, implementing reforms to ensure that all citizens felt heard and valued. These efforts were aimed at healing the divisions within the Empire and restoring the trust that had been eroded by the rebellion. As the Shadow Rebellion's activities dwindled, Selim and his council focused on rebuilding and fortifying the Empire. The damage caused by the rebellion had left scars, both physical and emotional, on the people of Alizia. Rebuilding efforts were launched to repair infrastructure, support affected communities, and restore the sense of unity that had been threatened. Throughout this tumultuous period, Selim's leadership remained steadfast and compassionate. His unwavering commitment to the principles of unity, justice, and compassion guided the Empire through its darkest hours. The people of Alizia, inspired by Selim's resolve, rallied together to overcome the challenges they faced. The Golden Age had been marred by shadows, but the light of hope and determination continued to shine brightly. In the aftermath of the rebellion, Alizia emerged stronger and more resilient. The lessons learned from this crisis reinforced the importance of vigilance, empathy, and collaboration. Selim and his council continued to work tirelessly to ensure that the empire remained a beacon of unity and prosperity. The journey to build a lasting and harmonious empire was ongoing, but with the strength and support of the people, the future of Alasya looked brighter than ever. In the aftermath of the rising threat from the Shadow Rebellion, Alasya's unity was once again tested. Varek, undeterred by his setbacks, launched an audacious plan to seize control of Lamaria, one of the empire's most strategic and prosperous cities. Lamaria was renowned for its wealth, derived from its position at the crossroads of major trade routes and its rich natural resources. Controlling Lamaria would give Varek a significant foothold in the empire and a crucial advantage in his bid for power. The siege of Lamaria began with a surprise attack orchestrated by Varek and his followers. Under the cover of night, the rebels infiltrated the outskirts of the city, cutting off communication lines and sabotaging key infrastructure. As dawn broke, Lamaria found itself under siege, its defenses caught off guard and its citizens in a state of panic. The city's governor, Lord Thaddeus, quickly mobilized the local garrison to repel the attackers, but the situation was dire. Selim, upon receiving news of the siege, immediately convened an emergency council meeting in the Citadel of Unity. The gravity of the situation was evident on the faces of the council members. Lamaria was not only a key economic hub but also a symbol of the empire's strength and prosperity. Losing the city to Varek would deal a severe blow to morale and undermine the unity that Selim had worked so hard to build. Determined to defend Lamaria and protect the empire, Selim decided to personally lead a relief force to the besieged city. He assembled an elite contingent of soldiers from the imperial army, along with volunteers from various factions. Thane, his trusted warrior, and Lyra, the skilled archer, were among those who accompanied him on this critical mission. The journey to Lamaria was fraught with challenges, as Varek's forces had set up ambushes and obstacles along the way to delay their advance. Despite these obstacles, Selim and his forces pressed on, driven by their unwavering resolve. Along the way, they encountered refugees fleeing the siege, their tales of suffering and desperation further fueling Selim's determination. The relief force offered aid and protection to the refugees, reinforcing the values of compassion and unity that defined Alasya. As they approached Lamaria, the sounds of battle grew louder, and the smoke from burning buildings filled the air. The city was in a state of chaos, with Varek's forces attempting to breach the walls and the defenders valiantly holding their ground. Selim knew that timing was crucial. A well-coordinated counterattack could turn the tide of the battle. Upon reaching the city, Selim's forces launched a swift and decisive assault on the besieging rebels. The clash was intense, with both sides fighting fiercely for control. Selim's presence on the battlefield inspired his troops and bolstered the morale of Lumeria's defenders. His leadership and strategic acumen were evident as he directed the counteroffensive, coordinating with Lord Thaddeus and the city's garrison to repel the attackers. Thane and Lyra played pivotal roles in the battle. Thane's unmatched strength and combat prowess made him a formidable force on the front lines, while Lyra's precision and agility allowed her to pick off key targets from a distance. Their combined efforts, along with the bravery of the soldiers and defenders, gradually pushed back Varek's forces. The turning point came when Selim and his elite guard managed to breach Varek's command center, a heavily fortified position within the rebel lines. In a fierce confrontation, Selim faced Varek's lieutenants, skilled and ruthless fighters who had been loyal to Varek since the rebellion's inception. The battle was brutal and exhausting, but Selim's determination and the support of his allies saw him through. With the fall of Varek's command center, the rebel forces began to falter. The loss of their leaders and the relentless assault from Selim's forces broke their resolve. One by one, the rebels retreated, their morale shattered and their plans in disarray. The defenders of Lamaria, emboldened by the turning tide, launched their own counterattacks, driving the remaining rebels out of the city. As the last of the rebel forces were routed, Lamaria was finally freed from the siege. The city's streets, once filled with fear and chaos, were now scenes of relief and jubilation. The citizens of Lamaria hailed Selim and his companions as heroes, grateful for their timely intervention and the restoration of peace. The victory at Lamaria was a significant turning point in the struggle against the Shadow Rebellion. It demonstrated the strength and resilience of the empire and reinforced the bonds of unity among the factions. However, the siege had left its mark on the city, with significant damage to infrastructure and many lives lost. Rebuilding Lamaria would require time, resources, and the collective effort of the entire empire. In the aftermath of the siege, Selim turned his attention to healing the wounds inflicted by the conflict. He worked closely with Lord Thaddeus and the council to coordinate relief efforts, ensuring that the city's needs were met and that the people received the support they required. The rebuilding of Lamaria became a symbol of resilience and determination, a testament to the empire's ability to overcome adversity. Selim also recognized the importance of addressing the underlying issues that had given rise to the rebellion. He initiated a series of reforms aimed at promoting transparency, fairness, and inclusivity in governance. These reforms included measures to improve communication between the central government and the regions, to ensure that the voices of all citizens were heard and that their concerns were addressed. The aftermath of the siege also brought to light the critical need for a more robust and reliable communication network. The destruction of the communication towers had underscored the vulnerability of the empire's infrastructure. In response, Selim commissioned the construction of a new and improved network of communication towers, designed to be more resilient and secure. This network would facilitate better coordination and information sharing across the empire, enhancing its ability to respond to future threats. Despite the victory at Lamaria, Selim knew that the threat of the Shadow Rebellion was far from over. Varek had escaped the battle, and his whereabouts remained unknown. The rebellion's influence still lingered, and the potential for future attacks could not be ignored. Selim continued to work closely with his council and military leaders to strengthen the empire's defenses and to root out any remaining rebel cells. As the people of Alazia rallied together to rebuild and fortify their empire, a renewed sense of hope and determination filled the air. The siege of Lamaria had tested their resolve, but it had also shown the strength and resilience of a united Alazia. Selim's leadership, characterized by compassion, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to justice, continued to inspire and guide the people towards a future of peace and prosperity. The golden age of Alazia, though momentarily marred by the shadows of rebellion, endured. The lessons learned from the siege and the ongoing struggle against Varek served as a reminder of the importance of vigilance, empathy, and collaboration. The journey to build a lasting and harmonious empire was ongoing, but with the strength and support of the people, the future of Alazia looked brighter than ever. The prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning continued to unfold, and the empire of Alazia stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. With the empire recovering from the siege of Lamaria, Selim's attention turned to a new and mysterious challenge. Whispers of ancient relics that held immense power had reached the Citadel of Unity. These relics, said to be remnants of a long-forgotten civilization, were rumored to possess the ability to change the course of destiny. The relics had been hidden in remote and dangerous locations across Alazia, protected by powerful enchantments and guarded by the forces of nature. The sages of the moon, guardians of the ancient knowledge, had long known about the existence of these relics. The sages believed that the relics were keys to unlocking the full potential of Alazia, capable of bringing great prosperity or, if misused, catastrophic destruction. The prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning mentioned these relics, hinting at their importance in the empire's future. The time had come to uncover these powerful artifacts and ensure they were used for the greater good. Selim knew that the journey to find the relics would be perilous and that he would need his most trusted companions by his side. He gathered Thane, Lyra, and Alara, along with a select group of elite soldiers and scholars, to embark on the quest. The journey would take them across the diverse and treacherous landscapes of Alazia, from scorching deserts to frozen tundras, from dense forests to towering mountains. Their first destination was the Desert of the Sun, home to the Tribe of the Sun and the location of the first relic. The relic, known as the Orb of Radiance, was said to be hidden deep within the desert's vast expanse. According to the legends, the orb possessed the power to harness the energy of the sun, providing limitless light and warmth. The journey through the desert was grueling, with scorching temperatures during the day and freezing cold at night. Guided by Orin, the chieftain of the Tribe of the Sun, Selim and his companions navigated the harsh terrain, relying on their knowledge of survival and the desert's natural resources. Along the way, they encountered sandstorms, venomous creatures, and treacherous quicksand. Despite the challenges, their determination never wavered. After days of relentless travel, they reached an ancient temple buried beneath the shifting sands. The temple, a relic of the lost civilization, was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols that told the story of the orb's creation. The entrance was guarded by powerful enchantments, designed to keep intruders at bay. Ilara, with her deep understanding of magic, worked to decipher the symbols and unlock the enchantments. With patience and skill, she managed to break the seals, allowing the group to enter the temple. Inside, they faced a series of trials designed to test their resolve and unity. These trials ranged from solving complex puzzles to navigating treacherous traps. Each challenge required the combined efforts of Selim and his companions, drawing on their unique strengths and abilities. Through their unwavering teamwork, they overcame the trials and reached the inner sanctum, where the Orb of Radiance lay protected by a powerful guardian. The guardian, a colossal stone golem, was animated by ancient magic and fiercely protective of the orb. The battle that ensued was intense, with Selim and Thane engaging the golem in close combat while Lyra and Alara provided support from a distance. The golem's immense strength and resilience made it a formidable opponent, but the group's coordinated efforts eventually brought it down. With the Guardian defeated, Selim claimed the Orb of Radiance, feeling its warmth and energy coursing through him. Their next destination was the frozen tundra, where the second relic, the Crystal of Clarity, was said to be hidden. This crystal was believed to grant unparalleled wisdom and foresight, allowing its wielder to see through deception and understand the true nature of things. The journey to the tundra was equally challenging, with the group braving freezing temperatures, blizzards, and treacherous ice fields. The mountain dwellers, led by the stoic chieftain Draven, provided guidance and support as Selim and his companions navigated the icy landscape. The path to the crystal's resting place took them through ancient caves filled with shimmering ice formations and hidden dangers. The caves, a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers, were guarded by fierce ice elementals and traps designed to deter intruders. As they ventured deeper into the caves, Selim and his companions faced a series of mental and physical challenges that tested their endurance and resourcefulness. They had to solve intricate riddles, navigate through maze-like passages, and confront their deepest fears. Each trial brought them closer together, strengthening their bonds and reinforcing their commitment to their quest. Eventually, they reached a grand ice chamber where the crystal of clarity was enshrined. The crystal's brilliant glow illuminated the chamber, casting an ethereal light on the ice-covered walls. To claim the crystal, Selim had to prove his wisdom and clarity of mind. The chamber's guardian, a wise and ancient ice spirit, presented Selim with a series of philosophical questions and dilemmas, testing his understanding of truth and justice through careful contemplation and introspection. Selim successfully answered the spirit's questions, demonstrating his wisdom and integrity. The spirit, satisfied with Selim's responses, bestowed the crystal of clarity upon him. The crystal's power filled Selim's mind with newfound insight and understanding, further guiding him on his quest. The third and final relic, the Heart of Harmony, was hidden in the Forest of Whispers. This relic, a gem of unparalleled beauty, was said to harmonize the energies of the land, promoting peace and balance. The journey to the forest was filled with its own set of challenges, as the dense foliage and winding paths made navigation difficult. The forest clan, led by the wise and compassionate Ilara, assisted Selim and his companions as they ventured into the heart of the forest. The Forest of Whispers was a place of mystery and magic, where ancient trees towered above and the whispers of the spirits filled the air. The path to the relic's resting place took the group through enchanted groves and hidden clearings, each filled with unique flora and fauna. Along the way, they encountered mischievous forest spirits, sentient plants, and magical creatures that tested their resolve and understanding of nature. To reach the Heart of Harmony, Selim and his companions had to demonstrate their respect for the natural world and their ability to work in harmony with its inhabitants. Ilara's deep connection to the forest proved invaluable as she guided the group through a series of trials that required them to communicate with the spirits, heal the land, and restore balance to disrupted ecosystems. Their journey culminated in a sacred grove, where the Heart of Harmony was enshrined within an ancient tree. The tree, a living testament to the forest's magic, radiated a soothing energy that filled the grove with tranquility. To claim the relic, Selim had to perform a ritual of harmony, aligning his energy with that of the forest. Guided by Ilara, Selim successfully completed the ritual, and the tree's guardian spirit bestowed the Heart of Harmony upon him. With all three relics in their possession, Selim and his companions returned to the Citadel of Unity. The relics' combined power brought new hope and energy to the empire, their influence promoting prosperity, wisdom, and harmony. The journey to find the relics had strengthened the bonds between Selim and his companions, reinforcing their commitment to the values of unity and justice. As Selim stood in the grand hall of the citadel, surrounded by his loyal friends and allies, he reflected on the journey they had undertaken. The relics, symbols of the ancient prophecy, had played a crucial role in guiding them towards a brighter future. With their power, Selim knew that the empire of Alazia would continue to thrive and inspire generations to come. The prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning continued to unfold, and the empire of Alazia stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for all. The journey to build a lasting and harmonious empire was ongoing, but with the strength and support of the people, the future of Alazia looked brighter than ever. While Selim and his companions were on their quest to find the ancient relics, Varric seized the opportunity to consolidate his power. The Shadow Rebellion, though weakened by their previous defeats, remained a formidable threat. Varric, a master of manipulation and strategy, used the lull in the empire's defenses to rally his followers and strengthen his influence. His ultimate goal was to overthrow Selim and seize control of Alizia. Varek's base of operations was a hidden fortress located in the treacherous mountains on the outskirts of the empire. This fortress, known as Shadow Hold, was a bastion of darkness and secrecy. Its labyrinthine passages and hidden chambers were filled with loyal followers, all driven by a desire for power and revenge. Varek's leadership was marked by cunning and ruthlessness, traits that had earned him both fear and loyalty among his ranks. As Varek plotted his next move, he focused on exploiting the weaknesses within the empire. He knew that the recent conflicts and the quest for the relics had strained the resources and morale of Alizia. Varek's agents infiltrated key cities and towns, spreading rumors and sowing discord. They manipulated local leaders, bribing some and blackmailing others, to create divisions and weaken the unity that Selim had worked so hard to build. Varek's propaganda painted a bleak picture of Selim's rule, portraying him as a tyrant who had betrayed the people and their traditions. This insidious campaign of misinformation began to take root, especially among those who felt marginalized or neglected by the central government. Varek's agents organized secret meetings and gatherings, where they incited anger and resentment, promising a return to a time of autonomy and power for the factions. Despite the growing unrest, Selim remained focused on his duties as emperor. He continued to implement reforms and strengthen the empire's infrastructure, unaware of the extent of Varek's machinations. However, as reports of unrest and rebellion began to reach the Citadel of Unity, Selim realized that a new threat was rising. He called upon Thane, Lyra, and Alara to join him in addressing the growing crisis. The first signs of open rebellion emerged in the city of Mirith, a bustling trade hub known for its strategic importance and diverse population. Varek's agents had successfully infiltrated the city's leadership, turning key figures against the empire. Protests and riots erupted in the streets, with rebels clashing with imperial forces. The chaos threatened to destabilize the entire region, and Selim knew that swift action was needed to restore order. Selim and his companions traveled to Mirith, determined to quell the rebellion and uncover the root of the unrest. As they entered the city, they were met with scenes of destruction and turmoil. Shops and homes were ablaze, and the streets were filled with the sounds of battle. The city's garrison, though loyal to Selim, was struggling to contain the violence. Working tirelessly, Selim and his companions moved through the city, rallying the imperial forces and reaching out to the citizens. Thane's strength and combat prowess were instrumental in defending key locations, while Lyra's sharp eyes and quick reflexes allowed her to identify and neutralize rebel leaders. Alara's healing abilities brought relief to the wounded, and her calming presence helped to de-escalate tensions. As they fought to restore order, Selim began to piece together the extent of Varek's influence. He discovered that the rebellion in Mirith was not an isolated incident, but part of a larger, coordinated effort to destabilize the empire. Varek's agents had been working behind the scenes for months, carefully orchestrating the chaos and preparing for a full-scale uprising. Determined to root out the rebellion, Selim ordered a thorough investigation into Varek's network. His spies and informants worked tirelessly to uncover the identities of Varek's agents and their plans. The investigation revealed a web of intrigue and deception that extended far beyond Mirith, reaching into the highest levels of the empire's governance. Armed with this knowledge, Selim devised a plan to dismantle Varek's network and cut off his support. He launched a series of targeted operations, led by Thane and Lyra, to capture key rebel leaders and disrupt their activities. These operations required precision and coordination, As the rebels were deeply entrenched and highly skilled in evasion, one of the most critical missions involved infiltrating Shadowhold itself. Selim knew that to defeat Varek, they needed to strike at the heart of his power. He entrusted this mission to Thane, Lyra, and a select group of elite soldiers. The journey to Shadowhold was perilous, with the group navigating treacherous mountain paths and avoiding rebel patrols. Upon reaching Shadowhold, Thane and Lyra led a daring infiltration, using their skills and knowledge of warfare to penetrate the fortress's defenses. Inside, they encountered fierce resistance, as Varek's loyal followers fought to protect their stronghold. The battle was intense and grueling, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. As Thane and Lyra fought their way through the fortress, they uncovered crucial information about Varek's plans. They discovered documents and maps detailing the locations of hidden rebel cells, supply routes, and future targets. This intelligence was a significant breakthrough, providing Selim with the information needed to dismantle the rebellion systematically. While Thane and Lyra focused on the military aspect of the mission, Ilara continued her diplomatic efforts to heal the divisions within the empire. She traveled to regions affected by the rebellion, meeting with local leaders and communities to address their grievances and concerns. Ilara's presence brought hope and reassurance, demonstrating the empire's commitment to justice and unity. Despite the progress made in uncovering and dismantling the rebellion, Varek remained elusive. He had anticipated the empire's response and had taken measures to ensure his survival. As the Shadow Rebellion's activities dwindled, Varek went into hiding, continuing to plot and scheme from the shadows. Selim knew that the threat of Varek and the Shadow Rebellion could not be entirely eradicated. However, the knowledge gained from the infiltration of Shadowhold and the continued efforts to address the underlying issues within the empire provided a path forward. The journey to achieve lasting peace and stability was ongoing, but Selim remained determined to protect and strengthen Alazia. As the empire worked to rebuild and heal from the scars of the rebellion, a renewed sense of unity and purpose emerged. The people of Alazia, inspired by Selim's leadership and the efforts of his loyal companions, rallied together to overcome the challenges they faced. The rise of Varek had tested their resolve, but it had also reinforced the values of vigilance, empathy, and collaboration. With the ancient relics in their possession and the lessons learned from the struggle against Varek, Selim and his council continued to guide the empire towards a brighter future. The prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning continued to unfold, and the empire of Alazia stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. The journey to build a lasting and harmonious empire was ongoing, but with the strength and support of the people, the future of Alazia looked brighter than ever. The intelligence gathered from the infiltration of Shadowhold revealed that Varek was preparing for a final, all-out assault on Elysium, the capital of the empire. This bold and desperate move aimed to seize control of the heart of Alazia and overthrow Emperor Selim. Varek's plan was to strike swiftly and decisively, leveraging the element of surprise and the remnants of his loyal forces to achieve a decisive victory. Selim, armed with the knowledge of Varek's intentions, began to fortify Elysium in preparation for the impending battle. The city's defenses were reinforced, and the imperial army, bolstered by loyal soldiers from the various factions, stood ready to defend their home. Selim knew that this battle would be the ultimate test of their unity and strength, and he was determined to protect the empire at all costs. The citizens of Elysium were evacuated to safer areas, and those who remained were mobilized to support the defense effort. The streets and buildings were fortified, creating a network of defensive positions that would hinder the enemy's advance. The Citadel of Unity, already a symbol of the empire's strength, became the focal point of the city's defenses, with its high walls and strategic vantage points. As Varek's forces approached Elysium, the tension in the city grew palpable. The imperial army, led by Selim and his trusted companions, took their positions, ready to face the impending assault. Thane, with his unmatched strength and combat prowess, was stationed at the front lines, where the fighting would be most intense. Lyra, the skilled archer, took up a position on the city's walls, ready to provide cover and precision strikes. Ilara, the healer, was positioned near the citadel, prepared to tend to the wounded and provide magical support. The battle began at dawn, with Varek's forces launching a coordinated assault from multiple directions. The clash of steel and the roar of battle filled the air as the defenders of Elysium engaged the enemy. Varek's strategy was to overwhelm the city's defenses with sheer numbers and relentless aggression. His forces, though smaller than the imperial army, fought with a ferocity and desperation that made them formidable opponents. Selim's leadership and strategic acumen were put to the test as he directed the defense of the city. He moved swiftly between positions, rallying his troops and adapting to the changing dynamics of the battle. His presence on the battlefield inspired the defenders and instilled a sense of determination and resolve. Despite the relentless assault, the Imperial army held their ground, repelling wave after wave of attackers. The turning point of the battle came when Varek himself led a charge against the Citadel of Unity. His goal was to breach the Citadel's defenses and confront Selim directly, believing that the fall of the Citadel would demoralize the defenders and secure his victory. Varek, a formidable warrior and tactician, fought with ruthless precision, cutting a path through the defenders with his elite guard Selim, recognizing the gravity of the situation, confronted Varek at the gates of the citadel. The two leaders, each representing the hopes and dreams of their respective sides, clashed in a duel that would determine the fate of Elysia. The battle between Selim and Varek was intense and brutal, with both warriors displaying exceptional skill and tenacity. As they fought, the sounds of the larger battle raged around them. Thane, Lyra, and Ilara continued to lead the defense efforts, ensuring that the citadel's defenses held firm. Thane's strength and combat prowess proved invaluable in holding the front lines, while Lyra's precision strikes from the walls took down key targets, disrupting the enemy's advance. Ilara's healing and magical support kept the defenders fighting and brought relief to the wounded. Despite Varek's strength and cunning, Selim's resolve and determination proved to be stronger. Drawing on the power of the ancient relics, the Orb of Radiance, the Crystal of Clarity, and the Heart of Harmony, Selim gained the upper hand. The relics, symbols of the prophecy and the unity of Elysia, empowered Selim with unparalleled energy and clarity. In a final, decisive move, Selim disarmed Varek and brought him to his knees. The sight of their leader's defeat demoralized Varek's forces, and they began to retreat. The defenders of Elysium, emboldened by the victory, pressed their advantage, driving the remaining rebels out of the city. The Battle of Elysium, though fierce and costly, ended in a resounding victory for the Empire. With the battle won, Selim ordered the immediate capture and imprisonment of Varek and his remaining followers. The rebel leader, once a formidable threat, was now a prisoner, awaiting justice for his crimes against the Empire. The capture of Varek marked the end of the Shadow Rebellion and the beginning of a new era of peace and stability for Elysia. The aftermath of the battle was a time of reflection and rebuilding. Elysium, though scarred by the conflict, stood resilient and proud. The citizens who had fought and endured the siege worked together to repair the damage and restore the city's vitality. The sense of unity and determination that had defined the battle continued to guide the people as they looked to the future. Selim, Thane, Lyra, and Alara, along with the council and the leaders of the various factions, convened to discuss the path forward. The victory at Elysium had reinforced the importance of unity, vigilance, and compassion. The lessons learned from the struggle against Varrock would shape the policies and decisions of the Empire for years to come. One of the key decisions made in the aftermath of the battle was the establishment of a new order of guardians, known as the Sentinels of Alesia. This order, composed of elite warriors, scholars, and healers, would be dedicated to protecting the Empire and upholding the values of unity and justice. The Sentinels would serve as both defenders and ambassadors, ensuring that the legacy of the Battle of Elysium lived on. The ancient relics, which had played a crucial role in the victory, were enshrined in the Citadel of Unity, their power a symbol of the prophecy and the enduring strength of Alesia. These relics would continue to guide and inspire the people, reminding them of the importance of working together to build a better future. As the Empire healed and rebuilt, Selim's reputation as a wise and compassionate ruler continued to grow. His leadership, characterized by humility, integrity, and a deep commitment to justice, inspired loyalty and trust among the people. The Battle of Elysium had tested his resolve and leadership, and he had emerged stronger, ready to guide the Empire towards a new era of prosperity and harmony. The culmination of Varrock's machinations and the Shadow Rebellion's final gambit came to a head at the gates of Elysium, the heart of the Empire and Selim's seat of power. The Battle of Elysium was destined to be the largest and most decisive conflict in the history of Alesia. Varrock, determined to overthrow Selim and claim the Empire for himself, had gathered the remnants of his forces for one last, all-out assault on the capital. In the days leading up to the battle, Elysium was a city bracing for war. The streets were filled with soldiers and citizens preparing for the imminent clash. The city's defenses were fortified, and every able-bodied person was enlisted to help in any way they could. The mood was a mixture of anxiety and resolve, as the people of Elysium understood the gravity of the situation. Selim and his council worked tirelessly to coordinate the city's defense. They knew that Varrock's forces were numerous and well organized, but they also had the advantage of home turf and the determination of a united people. The Imperial Army, bolstered by the elite soldiers who had fought alongside Selim on countless missions, stood ready to defend the capital. The battle began at dawn, as Varrock's army approached the city walls. The sounds of war drums and the clashing of weapons filled the air, creating an atmosphere of tension and anticipation. The rebels launched a series of initial assaults, testing the city's defenses and seeking weaknesses to exploit. Selim, Thane, Lyra, and Alara each took up key positions, coordinating the defense and rallying the troops. Thane, with his unmatched strength and combat prowess, led the front lines, inspiring his soldiers with his bravery and determination. His presence on the battlefield was a beacon of hope, and his skill with a sword was unrivaled. Lyra, perched on the city's walls, used her keen eyesight and deadly accuracy to pick off key targets and disrupt the rebel forces' coordination. Her arrows flew true, taking down enemy commanders and sowing chaos among the ranks. Alara, with her deep connection to the land's magic, provided vital support to the defenders. Her healing abilities were indispensable, as she moved through the battlefield, tending to the wounded and using her magic to bolster the city's defenses. Her calm and compassionate presence was a source of comfort to those fighting and a reminder of the values they were defending. Selim, as the leader and strategist, moved between the different fronts, offering guidance and support wherever it was needed. His tactical acumen and ability to inspire his troops were critical in maintaining the city's defense. He knew that the key to victory lay not only in repelling the enemy but also in maintaining the morale and unity of his forces. The battle raged on for hours, with neither side gaining a decisive advantage. Varek's forces, driven by desperation and ambition, fought with fierce determination. The rebels launched wave after wave of assaults, seeking to breach the city's walls and overwhelm the defenders. The Imperial army, however, held firm, repelling each attack with resilience and tenacity. The judicial system, which had been instrumental in upholding the rule of law, was further strengthened. Courts were established in every major city, and judges were selected for their wisdom, integrity, and impartiality. These courts provided a forum for resolving disputes and ensuring that justice was served, reinforcing the values of fairness and equality that defined Alasya. The Imperial army, which had played a crucial role in defending the empire, was also restructured and strengthened. Selim and his military advisors recognized the need for a well-trained and versatile force that could respond to any threat, both internal and external. The army was divided into specialized units, each with its own unique capabilities. These units included the elite vanguard, known for their prowess in direct combat, the Rangers, experts in reconnaissance and guerrilla tactics, and the Guardians, dedicated to protecting key locations and infrastructure. Training and discipline were emphasized, with regular drills and exercises to ensure that the soldiers were always prepared. The diversity of the Imperial army, with soldiers drawn from all factions, fostered a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. This unity was further reinforced by shared values and a common purpose. The defense and prosperity of Alasya. As the empire continued to rebuild and grow, Selim's vision of a united and harmonious Alasya took on new dimensions. The cultural exchanges and celebrations that had become a hallmark of the Golden Age were expanded. Festivals celebrating the unique traditions and heritage of each faction were held regularly, providing opportunities for the people to come together and share their stories. One of the most significant cultural initiatives was the creation of the Great Library of Elysium. This grand repository of knowledge, located in the heart of the capital, was dedicated to preserving and sharing the wisdom and history of Alasya. Scholars, historians, and artists from across the empire contributed to the library's vast collection, which included ancient texts, scientific treatises, literary works, and artistic masterpieces. The Great Library became a center of learning and innovation, attracting scholars and researchers from distant lands. It also served as a testament to the empire's commitment to knowledge and enlightenment. Selim believed that an informed and educated populace was essential for the continued growth and stability of Alasya. The library's doors were open to all, ensuring that every citizen had access to the wealth of knowledge within. In addition to the cultural and educational initiatives, Selim also focused on improving the living conditions of the people. Infrastructure projects, such as the construction of new roads, bridges, and aqueducts, continued to enhance the connectivity and functionality of the empire. The introduction of advanced agricultural techniques, combined with the fertile lands of Alasya, ensured a steady supply of food and resources. Selim's efforts to promote economic growth and trade bore fruit, with bustling markets and thriving commerce becoming a common sight in the cities and towns of Alasya. The river people played a crucial role in facilitating trade, using their navigational expertise to transport goods and resources along the empire's waterways. Trade agreements with neighboring kingdoms and distant lands further boosted the economy, bringing prosperity and opportunities to the people. The Empire of Alasya, now stronger and more united than ever, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration. The prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning had come to fruition, and the vision of a prosperous and harmonious empire was a reality. The journey to achieve this vision had been filled with challenges and sacrifices, but the resilience and determination of the people had prevailed as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the land. Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the journey that had brought Alazia to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and unity of the empire. The new dawn of Alazia was not just a period of recovery and renewal but a foundation for a future built on the principles of unity, justice, and compassion. The story of Selim and the empire of Alazia was far from over. The lessons learned and the bonds forged through their shared journey would continue to guide them as they faced new challenges and opportunities. The vision of a united and prosperous Alazia would endure, inspiring generations to come to uphold the values of unity, justice, and compassion that defined their great empire. The new dawn was not just the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Alazia, but a continuation of the legacy that Selim and his companions had built. It was a testament to the power of unity and the strength of the human spirit. The empire of Alazia stood as a shining example of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. And so, under the leadership of Selim and the unwavering support of his loyal companions and the people of Alazia, the empire continued to thrive, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who sought a brighter future. The journey of Alazia, guided by the prophecy and the values that had shaped it, was a story of resilience, unity, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The new dawn was a promise of the greatness yet to come, and the legacy of the empire of Alazia would live on, inspiring generations for years to come. The empire of Alazia had emerged from the trials of conflict and chaos, blossoming into a beacon of hope and harmony under Selim's wise and compassionate rule. However, the journey of Alazia was far from over. As the empire continued to thrive, new challenges and opportunities arose, calling for continued vigilance and innovation. Selim's leadership was characterized by a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things within the empire. He knew that true prosperity could only be achieved through the continual nurturing of relationships, both within and beyond Alazia's borders. As such, Selim placed a renewed emphasis on diplomatic relations, seeking to forge alliances and friendships with neighboring kingdoms and distant lands. One of the first diplomatic missions undertaken during this new era was to the Kingdom of Amora, a powerful realm known for its advancements in technology and art. Selim recognized the potential for mutual benefit through collaboration and cultural exchange. He personally led the delegation, accompanied by his trusted companions Thane, Lyra, and Ilara. Their journey to Amora was filled with anticipation and hope for a fruitful partnership. Upon arriving in the grand capital of Amora, Selim and his delegation were welcomed with great ceremony. The Kingdom of Amora, renowned for its architectural marvels and vibrant culture, left a lasting impression on the visitors from Alazia. The Amoran king, King Orion, was a wise and forward-thinking ruler who shared Selim's vision of unity and progress. The diplomatic talks between Selim and King Orion were marked by mutual respect and a genuine desire to learn from one another. They discussed various topics, from advancements in technology and infrastructure to the importance of cultural preservation and environmental stewardship. The dialogue between the two leaders laid the groundwork for a series of collaborative projects that would benefit both realms. One of the most significant outcomes of the diplomatic mission was the establishment of the Altyazılı Cultural Exchange Program. This initiative aimed to promote understanding and appreciation of each other's cultures through the exchange of scholars, artists, and students. The Great Library of Elysium and Amora's renowned Academy of Arts and Sciences became the centers of this exchange, hosting exhibitions, lectures, and collaborative research projects. The Cultural Exchange Program fostered a sense of kinship and collaboration between the people of Altyazılı and Amora. Scholars and inventors from both realms worked together to develop new technologies and innovations that improved the quality of life for all. Artists and performers shared their unique traditions and artistic expressions, enriching the cultural landscape of both empires. Inspired by the success of the partnership with Amora, Selim sought to build similar relationships with other neighboring kingdoms. The Kingdom of Valoria, known for its formidable warriors and strategic military prowess, was another key ally. Diplomatic talks with Valoria led to the formation of a mutual defense pact, ensuring the security and stability of the region. The exchange of military knowledge and tactics further strengthened the imperial army, making Altyazılı and its allies a force to be reckoned with. As Altyazılı's influence and reputation grew, so did its responsibilities. Selim and his council recognized the importance of addressing global challenges, such as environmental conservation and sustainable development. Altyazılı took a leading role in these efforts, pioneering initiatives to protect natural resources, promote renewable energy, and ensure the well-being of future generations. Alara, with her deep connection to nature and expertise in healing, played a crucial role in these environmental initiatives. She led a series of conservation projects aimed at preserving Altyazılı's diverse ecosystems, from the lush forests to the arid deserts. These projects included reforestation efforts, wildlife protection programs, and sustainable farming practices that balanced the needs of the people with the health of the environment. The success of Altyazılı's environmental initiatives inspired other realms to adopt similar practices. The empire became a model of sustainability and environmental stewardship, demonstrating that progress and prosperity could be achieved in harmony with nature. The collective efforts of the people of Altyazılı and their allies ensured that the natural beauty and resources of the land would be preserved for future generations. As the years passed, the legacy of unity and prosperity that Selim had built continued to flourish. The empire's advancements in education, technology, and culture set new standards for excellence, and the values of justice and compassion remained at the core of Altyazılı's identity. The people of Altyazılı, united by a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good, looked to the future with hope and determination. Selim, now an elder statesman, continued to lead with wisdom and humility. He mentored the next generation of leaders, passing on the lessons he had learned and the values he held dear. The council, composed of representatives from all factions, worked collaboratively to address the evolving needs of the empire. This inclusive and democratic approach to governance ensured that every voice was heard and that decisions were made for the benefit of all. The ancient prophecy that had guided Selim from the beginning had been fulfilled, and its legacy endured through the continued prosperity and harmony of the empire. The relics, the orb of radiance, the crystal of clarity, and the heart of harmony remained symbols of the empire's values and aspirations. They were carefully guarded and revered, their power continuing to bless the land and its people. As Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, gazing out over the vibrant and thriving city of Elysium, he reflected on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and unity of the empire. The legacy of Alazia was one of resilience, collaboration, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The story of Selim and the empire of Alazia would be remembered for generations to come, inspiring future leaders and citizens to uphold the values of unity, justice, and compassion. The journey of Alazia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story of triumph and hope. The legacy of the empire of Alazia would live on, a shining example of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. And so, under the wise and compassionate leadership of Selim and the unwavering support of his loyal companions and the people of Alazia, the empire continued to thrive, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who sought a brighter future. The journey of Alazia, guided by the prophecy and the values that had shaped it, was a story of resilience, unity, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The new dawn was not just the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Alazia, but a continuation of the legacy that Selim and his companions had built. It was a promise of the greatness yet to come, and the legacy of the empire of Alazia would live on, inspiring generations for years to come. The empire of Alazia, having weathered storms of conflict and emerged as a beacon of unity, now turned its eyes toward the horizon of the future. The vibrant tapestry of the empire, woven with the threads of diverse cultures and traditions, was fertile ground for innovation and progress. Selim, with his ever-present commitment to the greater good, encouraged an era of creativity and exploration. Under Selim's guidance, the great library of Elysium became a hub of intellectual activity. Scholars, scientists, and inventors flocked to the library, eager to share their ideas and collaborate on groundbreaking projects. This period, known as the Age of Enlightenment, saw remarkable advancements in various fields, from engineering and medicine to the arts and humanities. One of the most significant developments during this time was the invention of the crystal engine, a revolutionary source of clean and sustainable energy. This invention was the brainchild of a brilliant inventor named Arion, who had dedicated his life to exploring the potential of the ancient relics. Inspired by the power of the crystal of clarity, Arion designed a system that harnessed the crystal's energy to generate electricity without depleting natural resources. The crystal engine was a marvel of engineering, capable of powering entire cities and transforming the way people lived and worked. Its introduction marked the beginning of a new era of industrial and technological progress in Alazia. Factories, workshops, and homes were equipped with this new source of energy, leading to increased productivity and improved quality of life. The crystal engine also had a profound impact on transportation, with the development of electric vehicles and trains that connected the empire's regions more efficiently. The success of the crystal engine inspired further innovations in various fields. The medical community, guided by the healing wisdom of Alara and her fellow healers, made significant strides in understanding and treating diseases. New surgical techniques, advanced diagnostic tools, and innovative treatments were developed, resulting in improved public health and increased life expectancy. The collaborative efforts of healers from different factions ensured that these advancements were accessible to all citizens, regardless of their background. The arts and humanities flourished as well, with the establishment of the Academy of Arts in Elysium. This institution, dedicated to the study and promotion of literature, music, visual arts, and performing arts, became a cultural epicenter. Artists from across the empire and beyond came to the academy to hone their craft, share their work, and draw inspiration from one another. The academy's exhibitions, performances, and publications enriched the cultural fabric of Alasya, celebrating the diversity and creativity of its people. Education remained a cornerstone of Selim's vision for the future. Schools and academies across the empire were equipped with the latest resources and teaching methods, ensuring that every child had access to quality education. The curriculum was designed to foster critical thinking, creativity, and a sense of social responsibility. Special emphasis was placed on history and cultural studies, helping students understand and appreciate the rich heritage of Alasya. The agricultural sector also experienced a renaissance, thanks to advancements in farming techniques and technology. The introduction of automated irrigation systems, climate-controlled greenhouses, and genetically enhanced crops led to increased yields and improved food security. These innovations were shared with neighboring kingdoms through collaborative agricultural programs, promoting regional stability and prosperity. One of the most ambitious projects undertaken during this era was the construction of the Sky Bridge, a monumental feat of engineering that connected the island of Ethoria to the mainland. Ethoria, known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich mineral resources, had long been isolated by the turbulent waters of the Azure Sea. The Sky Bridge, an elevated roadway suspended above the sea, provided a direct and safe route between the island and the mainland, facilitating trade and cultural exchange. The construction of the Sky Bridge was a testament to the collaborative spirit of the empire. Engineers, architects, and laborers from various factions came together to design and build this marvel of modern engineering. The project faced numerous challenges, from treacherous weather conditions to complex structural demands, but the determination and ingenuity of the team prevailed. The completion of the Sky Bridge was celebrated with great fanfare, symbolizing the empire's ability to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness through unity. As the Age of Enlightenment progressed, the empire's influence continued to expand. Diplomatic missions, cultural exchanges, and trade agreements strengthened relationships with neighboring realms and distant lands. The reputation of Alasya as a center of innovation, culture, and prosperity attracted visitors from far and wide, eager to learn from and collaborate with the empire. Selim's leadership during this time was marked by a deep commitment to the principles that had guided him from the beginning. He remained a humble and accessible leader, always ready to listen to the concerns and aspirations of his people. His ability to inspire and unite was unparalleled, and his vision of a united and prosperous Alasya continued to guide the empire's progress. The empire's advancements were not limited to the material realm. The spiritual and philosophical dimensions of life in Alasya also flourished. The sages of the moon, guardians of the ancient prophecy, played a pivotal role in guiding the spiritual and moral development of the people. Their teachings emphasized the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of harmony between humanity and nature. The Temple of the Celestial Eagle, located in the Serene Mountains, became a place of pilgrimage and contemplation. Citizens from all walks of life came to the temple to seek guidance, meditate, and reflect on their place in the world. The temple's teachings inspired a sense of inner peace and purpose, helping individuals find balance and fulfillment in their lives. As the empire continued to thrive, Selim began to contemplate his legacy. He knew that the future of Alasya depended on the continued commitment to the values of unity, justice, and compassion. To ensure that these values endured, Selim established the Council of Elders, a governing body composed of wise and respected leaders from each faction. This council was entrusted with the responsibility of preserving the empire's principles and guiding future generations. The establishment of the Council of Elders marked a significant milestone in the evolution of Alesia's governance. The Council, with its diverse perspectives and collective wisdom, ensured that decisions were made with the best interests of all citizens in mind. Selim's role as emperor evolved into that of a mentor and advisor, guiding the council and providing support as needed. The legacy of unity that Selim had built was evident in every aspect of life in Alesia. The empire's advancements in technology, medicine, culture, and education had transformed it into a beacon of hope and inspiration. The values that had guided Selim from the beginning, unity, justice, and compassion, remained at the heart of the empire's identity, shaping its path forward. As Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, watching the sun rise over the horizon, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The journey of Alesia had been marked by challenges and triumphs, but the resilience and determination of its people had prevailed. The empire, now stronger and more united than ever, was a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of humanity. The legacy of the Empire of Alesia would live on, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of unity, justice, and compassion. The journey of Alesia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of a people united by a shared vision. The new dawn was a promise of the greatness yet to come, and the legacy of the Empire of Alesia would continue to shine brightly for years to come. As the years passed, the Empire of Alesia continued to flourish under the guidance of the Council of Elders and the enduring legacy of Selim's leadership. The spirit of unity, justice, and compassion that had defined the empire's rise now infused every aspect of life, from governance to daily interactions. The people of Alesia embraced the values that had guided their journey, fostering a society that celebrated diversity, innovation, and mutual respect. The advancements made during the Age of Enlightenment had set the stage for a new era of exploration and discovery. The Great Library of Elysium remained a beacon of knowledge and curiosity, attracting scholars and researchers from across the world. The collaborative projects initiated during this time led to remarkable breakthroughs in various fields, from renewable energy sources to advanced medical treatments. One of the most ambitious endeavors undertaken during this period was the Elysian Space Exploration Initiative, ESEI. Driven by a desire to expand their understanding of the universe and explore new frontiers, the people of Alesia embarked on a mission to reach the stars. The initiative was a collaborative effort involving scientists, engineers, and visionaries from different factions, all united by a common goal. The construction of the Starfire, Alesia's first spacecraft capable of interstellar travel, was a monumental achievement. The vessel was equipped with cutting-edge technology, including the crystal engine, which provided a limitless source of clean energy. The design of the Starfire incorporated elements of both engineering prowess and artistic elegance, reflecting the harmonious blend of functionality and aesthetics that characterized Elysian innovation. The launch of the Starfire was a historic event, witnessed by citizens from all corners of the empire. The spacecraft, piloted by a team of courageous astronauts, embarked on its maiden voyage to explore distant stars and seek out new worlds. The mission represented the culmination of years of dedication and hard work, as well as the boundless curiosity and adventurous spirit of the people of Alesia. As the Starfire journeyed through the cosmos, it sent back stunning images and valuable data about distant planets, stars, and galaxies. The discoveries made during these missions expanded humanity's understanding of the universe and inspired future generations to reach for the stars. The ESEI became a symbol of Alesia's commitment to exploration and the pursuit of knowledge, reinforcing the values of curiosity, innovation, and collaboration back on Earth. the legacy of unity and progress continued to shape the lives of Alasia's citizens. The empire's advancements in technology, medicine, and culture had created a society where every individual had the opportunity to thrive and contribute to the greater good. Education remained a cornerstone of this society, with schools and academies fostering a spirit of lifelong learning and curiosity. The arts and humanities flourished, with the Academy of Arts serving as a vibrant center of creativity and expression. Artists, musicians, writers, and performers from all walks of life came together to share their talents and inspire one another. The cultural landscape of Alasia was a rich tapestry of traditions and innovations, celebrating both the heritage of the past and the promise of the future. Environmental stewardship continued to be a priority for the people of Alasia. Guided by the teachings of Alara and the sages of the moon, citizens embraced practices that promoted sustainability and harmony with nature. Conservation projects, reforestation efforts, and renewable energy initiatives ensured that the natural beauty and resources of the land were preserved for future generations. As the years went by, Selim's role as a mentor and advisor took on even greater significance. He remained a guiding force within the Council of Elders, sharing his wisdom and experience with the next generation of leaders. His legacy of unity, justice, and compassion continued to inspire and guide the decisions made by the Council, ensuring that the values that had defined Alasia's rise would endure. The story of Alasia, marked by resilience, collaboration, and the enduring power of the human spirit, continued to evolve. The challenges faced by the empire had strengthened its resolve, and the lessons learned had guided its path forward. The people of Alasia, united by a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good, looked to the future with hope and determination. As Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, watching the stars twinkle in the night sky, he reflected on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The Empire of Alasia, a shining example of what could be achieved through unity and collaboration, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alasia would live on, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of unity, justice, and compassion. The journey of Alasia was far from over. The seeds of innovation and progress had been planted, and the fruits of their labor would continue to shape the world for years to come. The Empire of Alasia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The legacy of the Empire of Alasia would continue to shine brightly, a testament to the power of unity and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The journey of Alasia, marked by courage, compassion, and the unwavering pursuit of knowledge and justice, was a story that would inspire and guide the generations to come. The Empire of Alasia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, would continue to stand as a beacon of hope, a legacy of greatness that would endure for all time. As the Empire of Alasia continued to thrive, its legacy of unity, innovation, and progress served as a guiding light for future generations. The Council of Elders, established by Selim, played a pivotal role in ensuring that the values of justice, compassion, and collaboration remained at the forefront of the empire's governance. This collective leadership fostered a sense of stability and continuity, allowing Alasia to navigate new challenges with confidence and resilience. One of the most pressing challenges faced by the empire was the need to address the growing complexity of its expanding territories and diverse population. To meet this challenge, the Council of Elders initiated a series of reforms aimed at decentralizing governance while maintaining a cohesive and unified vision. These reforms included the establishment of regional councils, each composed of representatives from local communities. These councils were empowered to make decisions on matters specific to their regions, ensuring that the unique needs and priorities of each area were addressed. The regional councils fostered a spirit of inclusivity and participation, allowing citizens to have a direct say in the governance of their communities. This decentralized approach not only strengthened the bonds between the central government and the regions, but also promoted a sense of ownership and responsibility among the people. The regional councils worked in harmony with the Central Council of Elders, creating a dynamic and responsive system of governance that adapted to the evolving needs of the empire. The regional councils fostered a spirit of inclusivity and participation, allowing citizens to have a direct say in the governance of their communities. This decentralized approach not only strengthened the bonds between the central government and the regions, but also promoted a sense of ownership and responsibility among the people. The regional councils worked in harmony with the Central Council of Elders, creating a dynamic and responsive system of governance that adapted to the evolving needs of the empire. Education continued to be a cornerstone of Alasia's progress, with a particular focus on fostering critical thinking, creativity, and empathy. The Great Library of Elysium and the Academy of Arts remained at the forefront of intellectual and cultural development, providing resources and opportunities for lifelong learning. The curriculum emphasized not only academic excellence but also the cultivation of moral and ethical values, preparing students to become responsible and compassionate leaders. One of the most significant educational initiatives was the establishment of the Institute of Innovation and Sustainability, IIS. This institute brought together scientists, engineers, and scholars from various disciplines to collaborate on projects aimed at addressing global challenges, such as climate change, resource management, and social equity. The IIS served as a think tank and research hub, fostering a culture of innovation and interdisciplinary collaboration. The Institute of Innovation and Sustainability spearheaded numerous groundbreaking projects that had a profound impact on the empire and beyond. One such project was the development of advanced desalination technology, which provided a sustainable source of fresh water for arid regions. This technology, combined with efficient irrigation systems, transformed previously barren lands into fertile agricultural zones, ensuring food security and economic growth. Another notable project was the implementation of a comprehensive waste management and recycling program. The program utilized cutting-edge technology to convert waste into valuable resources, such as energy, compost, and reusable materials. This initiative not only reduced environmental pollution but also created new economic opportunities and promoted a culture of sustainability. As the empire continued to lead in innovation and sustainability, its influence extended beyond its borders. Alasia became a key player on the global stage, forging alliances and partnerships with other nations to address common challenges and promote shared prosperity. Diplomatic missions, trade agreements, and cultural exchanges strengthened the bonds between Alasia and its allies, fostering a sense of global community and cooperation. One of the most significant global initiatives was the establishment of the Council of Nations, a multinational organization dedicated to promoting peace, stability, and sustainable development. Alasia played a leading role in the creation of this council, bringing together representatives from various countries to collaborate on issues of mutual concern. The Council of Nations provided a platform for dialogue, negotiation, and collective action, addressing challenges such as conflict resolution, environmental conservation, and economic inequality. The Council of Nations spearheaded numerous initiatives aimed at promoting global stability and well-being. One such initiative was the Global Renewable Energy Network, GREN, which aimed to accelerate the transition to clean and sustainable energy sources. The network facilitated the exchange of technology, knowledge, and resources, enabling countries to develop and implement renewable energy solutions tailored to their specific needs. The GREN initiative not only reduced global carbon emissions but also promoted energy security and economic development. The Council of Nations also launched a series of cultural exchange programs aimed at fostering mutual understanding and appreciation among different cultures. These programs included international art exhibitions, music festivals, and educational exchanges, providing opportunities for people from diverse backgrounds to connect and share their stories. The cultural exchanges enriched the global tapestry, celebrating the beauty and diversity of human expression. As the years passed, the Empire of Alazia continued to evolve and adapt to the changing world. The legacy of unity, justice, and compassion that Selim had built remained at the heart of the empire's identity, guiding its path forward. The values that had defined Alazia's rise continued to inspire future generations, ensuring that the principles of collaboration and empathy endured. Selim, now an elder statesman, found solace in the continued progress and prosperity of the empire. He spent his days mentoring young leaders, sharing his wisdom and experiences, and offering guidance as needed. His presence remained a source of strength and inspiration for the people of Alazia, a reminder of the enduring power of unity and the human spirit. One evening, as Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, watching the sun set over the horizon, he reflected on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Alazia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alazia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The Empire of Alazia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alazia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The Empire of Alazia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alazia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. As the Empire of Alazia continued to flourish, its influence spread far and wide, reaching corners of the world previously untouched by the light of unity and progress. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the values of justice, compassion, and collaboration had become deeply ingrained in the fabric of Elysian society. The empire's advancements in technology, medicine, and culture had created a thriving, harmonious community that served as a beacon of hope for all. The Council of Elders, working in concert with regional councils, ensured that the governance of Alazia remained inclusive and responsive to the needs of its diverse population. This dynamic and decentralized approach allowed for greater participation and representation, fostering a sense of belonging and empowerment among the citizens. The empire's ability to adapt and evolve in response to new challenges and opportunities was a testament to the strength of its foundations. One of the most significant developments during this period was the establishment of the Global Alliance for Sustainable Progress, GASP, an international coalition dedicated to addressing global challenges such as climate change, poverty, and inequality. Altyazılı played a leading role in the formation of GASP, bringing together nations from around the world to collaborate on innovative solutions and share best practices. The Alliance's flagship initiative was the Global Green Cities Project, which aimed to create sustainable, eco-friendly urban environments that prioritized the well-being of both people and the planet. Altyazılı's capital, Elysium, served as a model for this initiative, showcasing cutting-edge technologies and sustainable practices that could be replicated in other cities around the world. The project included the development of green infrastructure, renewable energy systems, and urban agriculture programs, all designed to reduce the environmental footprint of cities while enhancing the quality of life for their residents. As part of the Global Green Cities project, Elysium underwent a transformation that further solidified its status as a leading example of sustainable urban living. The city's skyline was adorned with vertical gardens, solar panels, and wind turbines, creating a harmonious blend of nature and technology. Public transportation systems were upgraded to include electric buses and trams, reducing air pollution and making it easier for residents to navigate the city. Parks and green spaces were expanded, providing recreational areas and habitats for wildlife. As part of the Global Green Cities project, Elysium underwent a transformation that further solidified its status as a leading example of sustainable urban living. The city's skyline was adorned with vertical gardens, solar panels, and wind turbines, creating a harmonious blend of nature and technology. Public transportation systems were upgraded to include electric buses and trams, reducing air pollution and making it easier for residents to navigate the city. Parks and green spaces were expanded, providing recreational areas and habitats for wildlife. The success of the Global Green Cities project inspired other cities around the world to adopt similar practices, leading to a global movement towards sustainable urban development. The collaborative spirit of GASP fostered a sense of shared responsibility and collective action, uniting nations in their efforts to create a better future for all. Altyazılı's contributions to the Global Alliance for Sustainable Progress extended beyond urban development. The empire also played a pivotal role in advancing scientific research and innovation. The Institute of Innovation and Sustainability, IIS, continued to lead groundbreaking projects that addressed critical issues such as clean energy, water conservation, and climate resilience. One of the Institute's most ambitious endeavors was the development of the Harmony Network, a global grid of renewable energy sources that provided clean and reliable power to communities around the world. The Harmony Network utilized a combination of solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, integrated with advanced energy storage systems to ensure a stable supply of electricity. The network's modular design allowed it to be easily expanded and adapted to different regions, making it a versatile solution for diverse energy needs. The implementation of the Harmony Network not only reduced carbon emissions but also promoted energy security and economic growth. Education remained a cornerstone of Altyazılı's vision for the future. The Great Library of Elysium and the Academy of Arts continued to be centers of excellence, fostering a culture of curiosity, creativity, and intellectual growth. The curriculum emphasized interdisciplinary learning, encouraging students to explore the connections between science, art, humanities, and technology. Special programs were established to support underprivileged communities, ensuring that every child had access to quality education and the opportunity to reach their full potential. One of the most notable educational initiatives was the Global Scholars Program, which brought together students from different countries to collaborate on research projects and cultural exchanges. The program aimed to build bridges between cultures and foster mutual understanding and respect. Participants in the Global Scholars Program engaged in hands-on learning experiences, working on real-world challenges and developing innovative solutions that could be applied in their home countries. The arts and humanities continued to flourish, with the Academy of Arts serving as a vibrant hub of creativity and expression. The Academy hosted international art exhibitions, music festivals, and theatre performances, showcasing the talents of artists from around the world. These events celebrated the diversity of human expression and promoted cultural exchange, enriching the global cultural landscape as the Empire of Alazia continued to lead in innovation, sustainability, and education. Its influence extended beyond its borders, inspiring nations to work together toward a common goal. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the values of unity, justice, and compassion continued to guide the empire's path forward, ensuring that the principles that had defined Alazia's rise would endure. Selim, now in the twilight of his life, took great pride in the achievements of the empire and the continued progress of its people. He spent his days reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment, mentoring young leaders, and sharing his wisdom with those who would carry the torch of unity and progress into the future. His presence remained a source of strength and inspiration, a reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit. One evening, as Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, watching the stars twinkle in the night sky, he felt a profound sense of fulfillment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Alazia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alazia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The Empire of Alazia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alazia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The Empire of Alazia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alazia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. As the Empire of Alazia basked in its golden era, the world took note of its remarkable journey from fractured factions to a unified, thriving civilization. The guiding principles of unity, justice, and compassion continued to be the bedrock upon which every advancement was built. The legacy of Selim's leadership was celebrated, not just in Alazia but across the globe, as a model of what humanity could achieve through cooperation and empathy. The Global Alliance for Sustainable Progress, GASP, which Alazia had spearheaded, was thriving. Its initiatives had begun to bear fruit, with numerous countries adopting sustainable practices and technology to address climate change and resource scarcity. The Harmony Network, a global grid of renewable energy sources, was a shining example of what collective effort could accomplish. Clean energy flowed across borders, reducing dependence on fossil fuels and promoting environmental stewardship. Alazia's influence extended into the realm of social innovation as well. The Council of Elders recognized the importance of addressing social issues such as poverty, inequality, and access to healthcare. They launched the Global Social Equity Initiative, GSEI, an ambitious program aimed at improving the quality of life for all people, regardless of their circumstances. The initiative focused on providing access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, with a particular emphasis on marginalized and underserved communities. The GSEI included a range of programs designed to empower individuals and communities. One of the flagship projects was the Universal Healthcare Network, which aimed to provide comprehensive medical care to all citizens, regardless of their financial situation. The network was supported by advanced medical technology, telemedicine services, and a robust public health infrastructure. The program not only improved health outcomes but also promoted social equity and justice. Education was another key focus of the GSEI. The Council of Elders expanded the Global Scholars Program, ensuring that students from disadvantaged backgrounds had access to quality education and the resources they needed to succeed. Scholarships, mentorship programs, and community support networks were established to help students overcome barriers and reach their full potential. The emphasis on interdisciplinary learning and critical thinking prepared students to become responsible and compassionate leaders. Economic empowerment was also a central component of the GSEI. The Council of Elders introduced microfinance programs, vocational training, and small business support initiatives to help individuals and communities build sustainable livelihoods. These programs provided the tools and resources needed to start and grow businesses, create jobs, and drive economic development. The focus on entrepreneurship and innovation encouraged a spirit of self-reliance and resilience. Altyazılı continued to lead by example. Its cultural and diplomatic influence grew. The cultural exchanges and collaborations fostered by the Academy of Arts and the Great Library of Elysium enriched the global cultural landscape. Artists, musicians, writers, and performers from around the world came to Altyazılı to share their work and draw inspiration from the vibrant tapestry of human expression. The diplomatic missions led by the Council of Elders strengthened relationships with other nations and promoted a spirit of global cooperation. The Council of Nations, with Altyazılı as a key member, played a vital role in addressing global challenges and promoting peace and stability. The collaborative efforts of the Council led to significant achievements in areas such as conflict resolution, environmental conservation, and sustainable development. One of the most notable diplomatic successes was the establishment of the Global Peace Accord, a landmark agreement aimed at reducing conflict and promoting cooperation among nations. The accord included provisions for arms reduction, conflict mediation, and humanitarian assistance. The collaborative spirit of the Global Peace Accord exemplified the values of unity and compassion that had guided Altyazılı's rise. The Empire of Altyazılı, now a global leader in innovation, sustainability, and social equity, continued to inspire and guide future generations. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the values that had defined the empire's journey remained at the heart of its identity. The story of Altyazılı was a testament to the power of collaboration, empathy, and the enduring spirit of humanity. As the years passed, the torch of leadership was passed to a new generation. Selim's successors, guided by his wisdom and the principles of the Council of Elders, continued to build on the foundations he had laid. The empire's commitment to unity, justice, and compassion ensured that it remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. One evening, as the stars twinkled in the night sky, a grand celebration was held in the Citadel of Unity to honor Selim's enduring legacy. Citizens from all corners of Altyazılı and representatives from allied nations gathered to pay tribute to the man who had transformed a fractured land into a thriving empire. The celebration was a joyous occasion, filled with music, dance, and heartfelt speeches that celebrated the achievements and vision of Selim. Selim stood on the balcony of the citadel, overlooking the vibrant city of Elysium. He felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Elysia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Elysia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The empire of Elysia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Elysia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The empire of Elysia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Elysia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The empire of Elysia stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Elysia would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. With the passage of time, the empire of Elysia's dedication to unity, progress, and enlightenment continued to strengthen. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the principles of justice and compassion remained deeply woven into the fabric of Elysian society. As the empire flourished, its citizens embraced the opportunity to explore new horizons, both intellectually and physically. The Great Library of Elysium and the Academy of Arts stood as towering symbols of Elysia's commitment to knowledge and cultural enrichment. Scholars from across the empire and beyond gathered in these hallowed institutions, eager to push the boundaries of human understanding and creativity. This intellectual fervor gave rise to the Age of Illumination, a period marked by unprecedented advancements in science, philosophy, and the arts. The Age of Illumination was characterized by a spirit of curiosity and collaboration that permeated every aspect of life in Elysia. The Institute of Innovation and Sustainability, IIS, continued to lead groundbreaking research projects, addressing some of the most pressing challenges of the time. One of the most ambitious initiatives undertaken during this period was the Oceanic Exploration Program, aimed at uncovering the mysteries of the world's vast and largely unexplored oceans. The Oceanic Exploration Program brought together marine biologists, oceanographers, and engineers to design state-of-the-art submersibles and research vessels. These advanced technologies allowed scientists to venture into the deepest parts of the oceans, uncovering new species, ecosystems, and geological formations. The discoveries made during these expeditions expanded humanity's understanding of the marine world and highlighted the importance of conserving oceanic environments. In addition to scientific exploration, the Age of Illumination also saw a resurgence of interest in the humanities and social sciences. Philosophers and ethicists engaged in lively debates about the nature of justice, morality, and the human condition. These discussions were not confined to academic circles but were shared with the broader public through lectures, publications, and public forums. The exchange of ideas fostered a culture of critical thinking and reflection, encouraging citizens to consider their roles and responsibilities within society. The Academy of Arts played a pivotal role in nurturing creativity and expression during this period. Artists, musicians, writers, and performers from diverse backgrounds converged at the academy to share their talents and draw inspiration from one another. The vibrant cultural landscape of Alésia was a testament to the power of artistic expression to transcend boundaries and bring people together. One of the most celebrated artistic achievements of the Age of Illumination was the creation of the Symphony of Unity, a musical composition that captured the essence of Alésia's journey. Composed by Lyra, Selim's trusted companion and a gifted musician, the Symphony of Unity was performed by a grand orchestra that included musicians from every faction of the empire. The symphony's premiere was a monumental event, attended by citizens from all walks of life, as well as dignitaries from allied nations. The Symphony of Unity's powerful and evocative melodies conveyed the struggles, triumphs, and aspirations of the Elysian people. The performance resonated deeply with the audience, serving as a reminder of the values that had guided the empire's rise and the boundless potential of the human spirit. The symphony became a beloved cultural touchstone, performed at significant events and celebrations throughout the empire. Education continued to be a cornerstone of Alésia's progress, with a particular emphasis on fostering a love of learning and intellectual curiosity. The Great Library of Elysium expanded its collections to include works from around the world, making it a comprehensive repository of human knowledge. Scholars and students from different disciplines collaborated on interdisciplinary research projects, pushing the boundaries of what was known and exploring new frontiers. One of the most notable educational initiatives was the establishment of the Elysian Fellowship Program, which provided scholarships and research grants to promising students and scholars. The program aimed to support individuals who demonstrated exceptional potential and a commitment to advancing knowledge and improving society. The Elysian Fellowship Program not only nurtured talent but also fostered a sense of community and shared purpose among its recipients. The spirit of exploration and discovery extended beyond the intellectual realm to encompass physical exploration as well. The Elysian Space Exploration Initiative, ESEI, continued to make significant strides in interstellar research. The Starfire, Alésia's first spacecraft capable of interstellar travel, embarked on new missions to distant stars and galaxies. These missions expanded humanity's understanding of the cosmos and inspired a sense of wonder and possibility. The ESEI's achievements were celebrated not only for their scientific contributions but also for their symbolic significance. The exploration of the stars represented the boundless potential of human ingenuity and the desire to reach beyond the confines of the known. The discoveries made during these missions had practical applications as well, leading to advancements in technology, materials science, and space travel. As the Empire of Alésia continued to lead in innovation and cultural enrichment, its influence extended beyond its borders, fostering a sense of global community and collaboration. The principles of unity, justice, and compassion that had defined Alésia's rise served as a guiding light for other nations, inspiring them to work together toward a brighter future. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Alésia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alésia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The Empire of Alésia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alésia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The empire of Alazia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alazia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The empire of Alazia stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Alazia would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. As the years rolled on, the empire of Alazia's commitment to the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom only deepened. The principles of unity, justice, and compassion continued to guide the empire, fostering an environment where innovation and intellectual growth flourished. The legacy of Selim's leadership was celebrated, and his vision for a harmonious society remained a beacon of hope for all. The Great Library of Elysium and the Academy of Arts continued to stand as pillars of enlightenment, attracting scholars, artists, and thinkers from around the world. The intellectual fervor that characterized the Age of Illumination led to significant advancements in various fields, with collaborative efforts yielding groundbreaking discoveries and innovations. One of the most transformative projects undertaken during this period was the Global Health Initiative, GHI, a comprehensive program aimed at improving healthcare access and outcomes for all people, regardless of their geographic location or socioeconomic status. The initiative was driven by a coalition of medical professionals, researchers, and policymakers from Alazia and allied nations, united by a shared commitment to advancing global health equity. The Global Health Initiative included a range of programs designed to address pressing healthcare challenges. One of the flagship projects was the development of the Universal Health Monitoring System, UHMS, an integrated network of health data and telemedicine services. The system utilized advanced sensors, wearable devices, and artificial intelligence to monitor patients' health in real time, enabling early detection and intervention for a wide range of medical conditions. The UHMS allowed healthcare providers to deliver personalized and proactive care, improving health outcomes and reducing the burden on medical facilities. The system also facilitated remote consultations and telemedicine services, ensuring that individuals in remote or underserved areas had access to high-quality medical care. The implementation of the UHMS was a game-changer for global health, setting new standards for preventive medicine and patient-centered care. In addition to technological advancements, the Global Health Initiative focused on strengthening healthcare infrastructure and training healthcare professionals. Medical schools and training programs were established to equip the next generation of doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers with the skills and knowledge needed to meet the evolving demands of global health. The emphasis on interdisciplinary learning and collaboration fostered a culture of excellence and innovation within the medical community. The GHI also prioritized public health education, recognizing the importance of empowering individuals and communities to take control of their health. Public health campaigns, educational programs, and community outreach initiatives were launched to raise awareness about preventive measures, healthy lifestyles, and the importance of regular health checkups. These efforts were instrumental in promoting health literacy and reducing the prevalence of preventable diseases. As the Global Health Initiative gained momentum, Alazia's leadership in advancing global health equity was widely recognized and celebrated. The collaborative spirit that underpinned the initiative inspired other nations to join forces and contribute to the shared goal of improving health outcomes for all. The GHI's success was a testament to the power of unity and the collective effort to address some of the world's most pressing challenges. Beyond the realm of healthcare, the Age of Illumination continued to be marked by remarkable achievements in science, technology, and the arts. The Elysian Space Exploration Initiative, ESEI, reached new heights with the launch of the Starfire 2, an advanced spacecraft designed for long-duration missions and deep space exploration. The Starfire 2's missions uncovered new celestial phenomena, expanded humanity's understanding of the cosmos, and sparked a renewed sense of wonder and curiosity. The Institute of Innovation and Sustainability, IIS, remained at the forefront of scientific research, leading projects that addressed environmental conservation, renewable energy, and sustainable development. One of the Institute's most notable achievements was the development of the BioRenew system, a groundbreaking technology that converted organic waste into clean energy and valuable resources. The BioRenew system not only reduced environmental pollution but also created new economic opportunities and promoted a circular economy. The cultural landscape of Alysia continued to thrive, with the Academy of Arts nurturing creativity and expression. The Academy hosted international art exhibitions, music festivals, and literary conferences, celebrating the rich diversity of human expression and fostering cross-cultural understanding. The arts played a vital role in uniting people, bridging gaps, and promoting empathy and compassion as the Empire of Alysia continued to lead in innovation, sustainability, and cultural enrichment. Its influence extended far beyond its borders. The principles of unity, justice, and compassion that had defined Alysia's rise served as a guiding light for other nations, inspiring them to work together toward a brighter future. Diplomatic missions and cultural exchanges strengthened relationships with allied nations, fostering a spirit of global cooperation and collaboration. One of the most significant diplomatic achievements during this period was the establishment of the Global Knowledge Exchange, GKE, an international platform for the sharing of knowledge and best practices. The GKE facilitated collaboration between researchers, educators, and policymakers from different countries, enabling them to learn from one another and address common challenges. The exchange of ideas and expertise through the GKE led to significant advancements in education, healthcare, technology, and sustainable development. The Global Knowledge Exchange also played a crucial role in promoting cultural understanding and appreciation. The platform hosted virtual forums, webinars, and collaborative projects that brought together people from diverse backgrounds to share their stories, traditions, and perspectives. The GKE's emphasis on inclusivity and mutual respect fostered a sense of global community and solidarity. As the years passed, the Empire of Alysia continued to evolve and adapt to the changing world. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the values of unity, justice, and compassion remained at the heart of the Empire's identity, guiding its path forward. The journey of Alysia, marked by resilience, collaboration, and the enduring spirit of humanity, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the Empire. The legacy of Alysia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alysia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The Empire of Alesia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alesia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The Empire of Alesia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alesia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The Empire of Alesia stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Alesia would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. The Empire of Alesia continued to evolve, embracing new challenges and opportunities with the same spirit of unity, justice, and compassion that had defined its rise. The guiding principles of Selim's leadership remained a beacon of hope, inspiring future generations to strive for excellence and harmony. As the world around them changed, the people of Alesia remained steadfast in their commitment to creating a better future for all. The Age of Illumination had brought remarkable advancements in science, technology, and the arts. Yet, the Empire of Alesia recognized that true progress also required a deep understanding of the human condition and the cultivation of wisdom and empathy. This realization led to the establishment of the Elysian Institute of Philosophy and Ethics, EIPE, an institution dedicated to exploring the fundamental questions of existence, morality, and the nature of society. The EIPE attracted scholars and thinkers from around the world, fostering a vibrant intellectual community where diverse perspectives could be shared and debated. The Institute's mission was to promote critical thinking, ethical reflection, and the development of a holistic understanding of the world. Through lectures, seminars, and public dialogues, the EIPE sought to engage the broader public in meaningful conversations about the values that underpinned their society. One of the most significant initiatives undertaken by the EIPE was the creation of the Global Dialogue Series, a platform for cross-cultural exchanges on topics such as justice, human rights, environmental stewardship, and the role of technology in society. The series featured renowned speakers from different cultural and intellectual traditions, providing a space for the exchange of ideas and the exploration of common challenges. The Global Dialogue Series was instrumental in fostering mutual understanding and respect among people from diverse backgrounds. The conversations held during these events highlighted the importance of empathy, collaboration, and the recognition of shared humanity. The series also inspired policy recommendations and collaborative projects aimed at addressing global challenges in a thoughtful and inclusive manner. As the EIP continued to promote philosophical inquiry and ethical reflection, the Institute of Innovation and Sustainability, IIS, led efforts to address environmental and technological challenges. One of the most ambitious projects undertaken by the IIS was the development of the Terrasphere, a self-sustaining, closed-loop habitat designed to support human life in space and other extreme environments. The Terrasphere project brought together experts in engineering, biology, and environmental science to create a habitat that could maintain a balanced ecosystem, recycling water, air, and nutrients to support human and plant life. The project's success had far-reaching implications, not only for space exploration but also for addressing environmental challenges on Earth. The TerraSphere's principles of sustainability and resource efficiency were applied to urban planning and agricultural practices, promoting a more resilient and sustainable future. The empire of Alesia's commitment to innovation and sustainability also extended to its economic and social policies. The Council of Elders introduced a series of measures aimed at promoting economic resilience and social equity. These measures included progressive taxation, social safety nets, and investment in education and healthcare. The focus on equitable growth ensured that the benefits of progress were shared by all citizens, reducing inequality and fostering social cohesion. Education remained a cornerstone of Alesia's vision for the future. The Great Library of Elysium and the Academy of Arts continued to be centers of excellence, fostering a culture of curiosity, creativity, and intellectual growth. The curriculum emphasized interdisciplinary learning, encouraging students to explore the connections between different fields of knowledge and to develop a well-rounded understanding of the world. One of the most notable educational initiatives was the expansion of the Global Scholars Program to include immersive, hands-on learning experiences. Students were given opportunities to work on real-world projects, collaborate with experts, and engage with communities both within and beyond Alesia's borders. These experiences not only enhanced their academic and professional skills but also deepened their understanding of the complexities and interconnectedness of the world. The arts and humanities continued to thrive, with the Academy of Arts nurturing creativity and expression. The Academy hosted international art exhibitions, music festivals, and literary conferences, celebrating the rich diversity of human expression and fostering cross-cultural understanding. The arts played a vital role in uniting people, bridging gaps, and promoting empathy and compassion. As the empire of Alesia continued to lead in innovation, sustainability, and cultural enrichment, its influence extended far beyond its borders. The principles of unity, justice, and compassion that had defined Alesia's rise served as a guiding light for other nations, inspiring them to work together toward a brighter future. Diplomatic missions and cultural exchanges strengthened relationships with allied nations, fostering a spirit of global cooperation and collaboration. One of the most significant diplomatic achievements during this period was the establishment of the Global Knowledge Exchange, GKE, an international platform for the sharing of knowledge and best practices. The GKE facilitated collaboration between researchers, educators, and policymakers from different countries, enabling them to learn from one another and address common challenges. The exchange of ideas and expertise through the GKE led to significant advancements in education, healthcare, technology, and sustainable development. The Global Knowledge Exchange also played a crucial role in promoting cultural understanding and appreciation. The platform hosted virtual forums, webinars, and collaborative projects that brought together people from diverse backgrounds to share their stories, traditions, and perspectives. The GKE's emphasis on inclusivity and mutual respect fostered a sense of global community and solidarity. As the years passed, the Empire of Alesia continued to evolve and adapt to the changing world. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the values of unity, justice, and compassion remained at the heart of the empire's identity, guiding its path forward. The journey of Alesia, marked by resilience, collaboration, and the enduring spirit of humanity, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Alazia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alazia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The empire of Alazia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alazia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The empire of Alazia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alazia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The empire of Alazia stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Alazia would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. As the empire of Alazia thrived, it became increasingly important to honor and preserve the history that had shaped its journey. The story of Selim and the prophecy that had guided him from the beginning held a special place in the hearts of the Elysian people. To ensure that this rich history was passed down to future generations, the Council of Elders initiated a project to document and celebrate the empire's heritage. The Legacy Archives was established as a grand repository of historical records, artifacts, and personal narratives. Scholars, historians, and archivists from across the empire gathered in this magnificent institution, dedicated to preserving the collective memory of Alazia. The archives housed everything from ancient manuscripts and relics to oral histories and multimedia exhibits. It became a place of pilgrimage for those seeking to understand the roots of their civilization and draw inspiration from the past. One of the most treasured sections of the Legacy Archives was the Hall of Heroes, dedicated to the individuals who had played pivotal roles in Alazia's history. The hall featured detailed accounts of their lives, their contributions, and the values they embodied. Visitors could explore interactive exhibits that brought these stories to life, allowing them to walk in the footsteps of the heroes who had shaped the empire. The Hall of Heroes also celebrated the unsung heroes, ordinary citizens whose acts of bravery, kindness, and innovation had left a lasting impact on their communities. Their stories served as a reminder that greatness could be found in every corner of the empire and that each person's contributions, no matter how small, were invaluable to the collective journey. In addition to preserving the past, the empire of Alazia remained committed to shaping a future defined by progress and innovation. The Council of Elders recognized the importance of preparing for the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. To this end, they launched the Horizon Initiative, a forward-looking program aimed at exploring new frontiers in science, technology, and society. The Horizon Initiative brought together experts and visionaries from diverse fields to collaborate on projects that pushed the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. One of the most ambitious endeavors was the development of the Quantum Nexus, a cutting-edge research facility dedicated to the study of quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and advanced materials. The Quantum Nexus aimed to unlock new possibilities for solving complex problems, from climate modeling to medical breakthroughs. The advancements made at the Quantum Nexus had far-reaching implications for various sectors, including healthcare, energy, and communications. Quantum computing enabled researchers to analyze vast amounts of data with unprecedented speed and accuracy, leading to new insights and innovations. The development of advanced materials with unique properties opened up possibilities for more efficient energy storage, lightweight construction, and enhanced medical devices. As the Horizon Initiative continued to drive scientific and technological progress, the Empire of Alizia also placed a strong emphasis on the ethical implications of these advancements. The Elysian Institute of Philosophy and Ethics, EIPE, played a crucial role in guiding the ethical considerations of emerging technologies. Philosophers, ethicists, and technologists engaged in thoughtful dialogue about the impact of these innovations on society and the environment. The EIP's efforts led to the establishment of the Ethical Innovation Framework, a set of principles and guidelines designed to ensure that technological advancements aligned with the values of unity, justice, and compassion. The framework emphasized transparency, accountability, and the consideration of long-term consequences. It served as a guiding light for researchers, policymakers, and industry leaders, ensuring that progress was pursued responsibly and inclusively. As the Empire of Alizia continued to explore new horizons, its influence extended far beyond its borders. The principles of unity, justice, and compassion that had defined Alizia's rise served as a guiding light for other nations, inspiring them to work together toward a brighter future. Diplomatic missions and cultural exchanges strengthened relationships with allied nations, fostering a spirit of global cooperation and collaboration. One of the most significant diplomatic achievements during this period was the establishment of the Global Unity Summit, an annual gathering of world leaders, scientists, artists, and activists dedicated to addressing global challenges and promoting shared prosperity. The summit provided a platform for the exchange of ideas, the forging of partnerships, and the development of collaborative solutions. The spirit of unity and mutual respect that characterized the summit exemplified the values that Alizia held dear. The Global Unity Summit led to the creation of several collaborative initiatives aimed at addressing pressing issues such as climate change, poverty, and social inequality. One notable initiative was the Global Green Energy Alliance, GGEA, a coalition of nations committed to transitioning to renewable energy sources and reducing carbon emissions. The alliance facilitated the sharing of technology, resources, and expertise, accelerating the global shift toward a sustainable energy future. The Empire of Alizia's commitment to global cooperation and ethical innovation also extended to the realm of space exploration. The Elysian Space Exploration Initiative, ESEI, continued to make significant strides in interstellar research, with new missions uncovering the mysteries of distant planets and galaxies. The collaborative spirit of the ESEI inspired international partnerships, with scientists and researchers from different countries working together to explore the cosmos. One evening, as the stars twinkled in the night sky, Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Alizia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alizia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The Empire of Alizia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alizia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The empire of Alizia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alizia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The empire of Alizia stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Alizia would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. The empire of Alizia stood at the cusp of a new era, driven by the unwavering principles of unity, justice, and compassion. As the world around them continued to evolve, the Elysian people remained committed to forging a future that honored the legacy of their past while embracing the limitless possibilities of the present and future. The Horizon Initiative, having paved the way for numerous scientific and technological advancements, now set its sights on even more ambitious goals. The quantum nexus had already made significant strides in quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and advanced materials. Building on this foundation, the next phase of the Horizon Initiative focused on the exploration of consciousness and the intersection of technology and the human mind. This new phase, known as Project Ether, aimed to unlock the mysteries of human cognition and consciousness. Scientists, neuroscientists, and philosophers collaborated to develop technologies that could enhance cognitive abilities, improve mental health, and deepen our understanding of the human experience. The project also sought to ensure that these advancements were pursued ethically and with a focus on enhancing human well-being. One of the most groundbreaking achievements of Project Ether was the development of the Neural Interface Network, NIN, a sophisticated system that allowed for seamless communication between the human brain and advanced computing systems. The NIN enabled individuals to access vast amounts of information, communicate effortlessly, and perform complex tasks with unprecedented ease. The system was designed to be non-invasive, prioritizing safety and user control. The applications of the Neural Interface Network were vast and transformative. In the field of medicine, the NIN provided new avenues for diagnosing and treating neurological disorders, allowing for personalized and precise interventions. In education, the NIN revolutionized learning by providing students with immersive and interactive experiences that catered to their individual needs and preferences. In the arts, the NIN opened up new dimensions of creative expression, allowing artists to explore new mediums and techniques. The ethical considerations of Project Ether were paramount, and the Elysian Institute of Philosophy and Ethics, EIP, played a crucial role in guiding the development and implementation of these technologies. The ethical innovation framework ensured that the advancements pursued through Project Ether were aligned with the values of unity, justice, and compassion. The EIP facilitated ongoing dialogues about the impact of these technologies on society, the environment, and the human condition. As the empire of Alizia continued to lead in innovation, the principles of global cooperation and collaboration remained central to its vision. The Global Knowledge Exchange, GKE, facilitated the sharing of research and expertise, enabling countries to work together to address common challenges. The annual Global Unity Summit brought together world leaders, scientists, artists, and activists to forge partnerships and develop solutions that promoted shared prosperity and sustainability. One of the most significant collaborative initiatives during this period was the creation of the International Council for Ethical AI, ICEAI, an organization dedicated to ensuring that artificial intelligence technologies were developed and used in ways that benefited humanity as a whole. The ICEAI brought together experts from diverse fields to establish guidelines and best practices for ethical AI development. The Council's work emphasized transparency, accountability, and inclusivity, fostering a global culture of responsible innovation. The Empire of Alasia's commitment to cultural enrichment and the arts continued to thrive. The Academy of Arts remained a vibrant hub of creativity, hosting international festivals, exhibitions, and performances that celebrated the diversity of human expression. The Academy's emphasis on inclusivity and cross-cultural collaboration fostered a sense of global unity and appreciation for the richness of human culture. One of the most celebrated cultural events during this period was the World Harmony Festival, a week-long celebration of music, dance, visual arts, and storytelling from around the world. The festival brought together artists and performers from diverse backgrounds, providing a platform for them to share their traditions, talents, and stories. The World Harmony Festival exemplified the power of the arts to transcend boundaries and bring people together in a spirit of unity and joy. Education remained a cornerstone of Alasia's vision for the future. The Great Library of Elysium and the Academy of Arts continued to be centers of excellence, fostering a culture of curiosity, creativity, and intellectual growth. The curriculum emphasized interdisciplinary learning, encouraging students to explore the connections between different fields of knowledge and to develop a well-rounded understanding of the world. One of the most notable educational initiatives was the establishment of the Global Leadership Academy, GLA, an institution dedicated to training future leaders with the skills and values needed to navigate the complexities of the modern world. The GLA's curriculum combined rigorous academic training with practical experiences in governance, diplomacy, and social innovation. Students were encouraged to develop a deep understanding of global challenges and to cultivate the qualities of empathy, resilience, and ethical leadership. The Global Leadership Academy's graduates went on to assume influential roles in various sectors, from government and international organizations to business and civil society. Their contributions helped shape a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world, reflecting the values that had guided their education and the legacy of the Empire of Alasia. As the years passed, the Empire of Alasia continued to evolve and adapt to the changing world. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the values of unity, justice, and compassion remained at the heart of the empire's identity, guiding its path forward. The journey of Alasia, marked by resilience, collaboration, and the enduring spirit of humanity, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Selim stood on the balcony of the Citadel of Unity, reflecting on the incredible journey that had brought them to this moment. The challenges they had faced, the alliances they had forged, and the progress they had achieved were a testament to the strength and resilience of the empire. The legacy of Alasia was a story of triumph, hope, and the limitless potential of humanity. The journey of Alasia, guided by the prophecy and the collective efforts of its people, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The Empire of Alasia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alasia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, Selim knew that the future held infinite possibilities. The Empire of Alasia, guided by the values of unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to thrive and inspire. The journey of Alizia was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The empire of Alizia stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Alizia would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. The empire of Alizia had flourished, evolving into a beacon of hope, progress, and unity. The legacy of Selim's leadership and the principles of justice, compassion, and collaboration had shaped a society where innovation and human dignity thrived hand in hand. As the empire stood on the threshold of a new era, it was clear that the journey of Alizia was far from over, and the story that had begun with the prophecy etched in the stars would continue to inspire generations to come. Selim, now in the twilight of his life, looked upon the empire with a deep sense of pride and fulfillment. He had dedicated his existence to building a better world, and the fruits of his labor were evident in every corner of Alizia. The Citadel of Unity, the Great Library, the Academy of Arts, and the Legacy Archives all stood as monuments to the values that had guided the empire's rise. As Selim prepared for the next chapter of his life, he called upon the Council of Elders and the leaders of the regional councils to join him in the Grand Hall of the Citadel of Unity. It was time to pass the torch to the next generation, ensuring that the principles of unity, justice, and compassion would continue to guide the empire. In a solemn and heartfelt ceremony, Selim addressed the gathered leaders and citizens. His voice, though aged, resonated with the same clarity and conviction that had inspired the people of Alizia throughout his reign. He spoke of the journey they had undertaken together, the challenges they had faced, and the triumphs they had achieved. He reminded them that the true strength of the empire lay in the unity and resilience of its people. Today, we stand as a testament to what can be achieved when we come together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good, Selim said. The legacy of Alizia is not just a story of our past, but a promise for our future. It is a reminder that we have the power to shape our destiny and create a world where every person can thrive. As Selim concluded his speech, he passed the symbolic torch of leadership to the new generation of leaders. The Council of Elders, guided by the wisdom and experience of their predecessors, would continue to uphold the values that had defined Alizia's rise. The new leaders, filled with a sense of purpose and determination, pledged to carry forward the legacy of unity, justice, and compassion. In the days that followed, Selim retreated to a quiet corner of Alizia, where he could reflect on his journey and find solace in the natural beauty of the land he had dedicated his life to protecting. Surrounded by the tranquility of nature, he spent his remaining days writing memoirs, sharing his insights and experiences with future generations. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Selim felt a sense of peace and fulfillment. He knew that the legacy of Alizia would endure, carried forward by the unwavering spirit of its people. The values that had guided him from the beginning, unity, justice, and compassion, would continue to light the way for generations to come. The story of Alizia, marked by resilience, collaboration, and the enduring spirit of humanity, was a story that would continue to inspire and guide future generations. The empire of Alizia, built on the foundations of unity and progress, stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the world. The legacy of Alizia would live on, a testament to the power of collaboration and the enduring spirit of the human heart. As the dawn of a new day broke over the horizon, the people of Alizia looked to the future with hope and determination. The journey of Alasya was far from over, and the legacy of the empire would shine brightly for years to come, a promise of greatness and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the ever-evolving tapestry of human history. The empire of Alasya stood as a reminder of what could be achieved when people came together with a shared vision and a commitment to the greater good. The legacy of Alasya would continue to light the way, a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of humanity. And so, the story of Alasya continued, a legacy eternal, guided by the stars and the unwavering spirit of its people. The empire of Alasya, a symbol of unity and progress, would inspire generations for all time, a testament to the enduring power of the human heart and the boundless possibilities of a shared vision.